Okay, right, stand by everyone. I think I'm ready now. Let me just check the live feed and we'll be off. I'll try and do it as quick as I can so I don't have to chop bits out. But it could take a second attempt, so if you're waiting there, I might have to restart again because sometimes it doesn't work straight away. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow. What can you do, eh? Right, it looks like it's come up. Let me just disconnect that. Right, we seem to have a live feed. Good. Once I've done that, I like to slap it in the folder. Eowyn, and do that. Press save, and then click on the link, and then we should all be happy and merry. Right, okay. I'm trying to be as quick as I can to do all this stuff. So, howdy, partners! How are you? Welcome back. I'm a little bit further away, aren't I? So I can see more, Ray. See more. Thank you, Seymour. Right, okay, just wait for people to come in now, because I'm not starting until you all come in. I'm sorry. No, it's a serious playthrough. Don't think, you know, if I crack the odd funny, don't think it's, you know, I'm making fun of Skyrim. Because this game is the best thing since sliced cheese. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Ghost. Oh, so glad to see you, Ghost. So happy. Something I'm dying to tell you, and I think you disappeared on Thursday, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, but so hang on for that. Right, welcome everyone to Skyrim. I have some great news today. Sorry to get excited, but I'm really excited now because I have managed to fix something which has been broken for a long time, and I think it's also broken on my. I think it was on. I can't remember if it's Frandolf or it was Alessa that also got broken. But we have a thing that we've done now. Now, these are kind of thing. I went to Dawnstar because I went there yesterday on something, and I found a load of quest stuff. And I thought, well, I wonder if I've done all these. So I went round and I managed to find one. And then we've got like help Sorin. Yeah, the chat lag is bad, yeah. But you try to help me, the chat lag does beat you a lot. It's unfortunate. So, you know, if I find this book, I'll give that back to Lami. So we've got kind of sticks like that, you know, we could do the companions, right? But I have wonderful news. Because we had a quest of hitting the books, and that is very susceptible to breaking. As it's broken several times on PS5 and 4. But I have some great news. It is back on. And I'll tell you how that happened. Because if you get a problem with that particular one, okay, I'll show you the answer. I don't remember what it was called. So I must get rid of these. So for those that are interested, this is a mod which fixes quests, and I've been looking for something that fixes quests, so I randomly put it in yeah, quest fix or whatever, and right near the bottom of it I found this. Now I can't remember if I think it's in here, but it's a, well, I'll show you. You get a book, alright, and with this book, what am I putting those on for? Right, with this book you get a book and a ring and something else. Right, I'll show you where you get it. You get it from Riverwood. This town is not dead because we haven't destroyed it. This is Eowyn, the lovely Eowyn in her Death Brand armour. This is where you will find this book when you put this mod on, which is called, let me tell you what it's called, because this could solve many problems. Oh, hello, stepped on me toe. It's called The Ring, in brackets, and Scrolls, we don't sell any end of brackets. Somerset Isle, do we, Lucan? No. Can we just pause that a second? So, ring, in brackets, and scrolls, close brackets, of quest fixing. Okay? Alright? And then what you do is, if you come up to this desk here, once you
should.
now remember, whenever you do these, put these mods on, always quit your game and reload it. And sometimes it's a good idea to actually restart your console so that it goes in as it should, but you at least got to close the game. Okay? You will get this strong box of quest fixing.
Because I could certainly.
You go into here, and this is the book. Okay, and you get 20 of these. Okay, so you can click on it, and apparently now we've taken all 20. All right, and then you have all these. So this is QF, so Q fix, quest fix. All right, and these are the quests that it covers. Starting off in alphabetical order. Ignore the QF. That's quest fix. It's all in alphabetical order, so have a look through. There's loads of them here. This could go on for quite some time, you see. There's a lot of them here. Alright, Wolf Queen. Right, and then what you do is, the ring that you find, which is just in front of it, just here. Well. Shush! Right. If we then go into our inventory, what you do is you activate the scroll, although I did it the wrong way around, it still worked. And you have this ring and you put this on, okay? Alright, and then you use the, I think you put it on. I don't think it matters which way you do it, because I activated the scroll first and then put the ring on, thinking, oh yeah, I should have put the ring on first, but it still worked. You put this on, and then what you do is you activate that. So once you've got it on, you activate the scroll. So once you have your scroll in here, which will be under scrolls, and it'll be under, see, and you have, there's 3, I think. There's a hitting the book stage 0, then a 10, and then a 20, right? And I've already used 2 of them, and there's also another one, and it tells you in that book that I just picked up what to do. So it should be, I think it's QF. The blob on the earth is the one that is notorious, yeah. So what you do is you get the book. Man, I can't find the book now. But you get that book, you look up the one you want, and it will tell you, right, it'll have 0, 20, whatever it is, okay? So let's get back to the ring of quest fixing. So you look up the one you want. So say it'll have numbers like, you know, like a 0, a 10, a 20, or a 200. You look at the one that's relevant, and if the first couple fail, do the last one, which actually auto completes the quest. So, and that's what I did. So I auto pressed it. The other 2 before that didn't work, so we did the last one, and that automatically completed the quest. When I came out, I took it and it completed. So now we've done hitting the books. So we didn't have to return the books. It's completed. So now we can speak to Tolfdir and carry on. Isn't that wonderful? So I should be doing this with my other characters as well if they failed. Alright, so we've got to speak to Tolfdir, which obviously he's apparently over there. But I expect by the time we get there. Yeah, so that's the great news today. But and thank you people for coming in on Thursday. Wasn't so many as usual. Probably because I'm, you know, doing things over and over again, probably. But what can I do about that? Did I go to the wrong one? Why is he over there? Oh, maybe you got to go. Oh, he's in Sathor. Right, okay. Thank you, guys. So, okay, so let me just get rid of the other quests. Alright, just by ticking that one, you eliminate the others. Alright, so where is it? Down there. Okay, let's make it daytime. Hang on, I'll work this out. So I took a bit of mental photography. That's what I like to call it. So I might come out with the old stupid words like that. It's part of my DNA. I won't say what that means because nobody will understand it. Because you're not a scientific mind of like what I be. It's the best English you'll hear this week. I always forget where the stairs are. What is it with me and stairs? I do not have much interest in other games, so I will not be stopping by. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right, there it goes. Why would anybody want to play any other game apart from this? Very true. Once you switch on for this, although, yeah, alright, the bugs are a pain in the, aren't they? You know, it's still got it's got too many things in it that makes it great, which means you can overlook those, which is how it's been reviewed right from the start, really. Is he not here? It's always said that. He's at Sarthor. Well, now he's over there. They do like to move around. They do have schedules. Yeah, shed loads of them, in fact. Right, it's here now. So there may be a bit of to and froing and turning, and yeah, never mind. But they have schedules to see. I don't know what he's doing over there, but still, we still have a lot of quests to, places to visit. Because on this, we've still got a long way to go. About 150 odd things still to go. Right, I'm going to do a save here. Now we still have this problem with the with the save bug. So we cannot add any more saves. So I'm going to do a hard save here because this is one that will break. So I have to look right down the bottom because this is mixed up with everybody else's for some unknown reason, and I can't quite work out why it became mixed up like this, because it should never have become mixed up. So it's a tricky one, this. Right there. So that is Eowyn save, and we're going over Eowyn save. Okay? Right, then we go in. I'm not going to even chat to anybody else, just in case. So we should be able to do it with the other characters. Hello, Tolfdir, because what I did is I went through the whole of that particular location again, just to see if that would unlock, and then I had a book and I was hoping to try and push myself through it, but I didn't. Hello, Tolfdir. Amazingly, I found the books without even finding them.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Good. I'm an old man as well. Orag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
Well, I found a certain book called The Night of Tears. Is that the one?
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthor? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed.
Right, what it does, Ghost, it doesn't reset it to the beginning, okay? So that we're not going to see that bit where he's teaching the students. It doesn't reset it. It just auto completes it. Because really, all we have to do is get the books, take them back to Urag, and then that then triggered this next stage. So all it's done is completed what came before, which was literally we just couldn't get through that door because it was blocked up, which is a bug that has still not been fixed. So it just completes it, so it continues on. It doesn't reset. If all else failed, I would have resetted it, but it worked okay.
Markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Thalmor. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience.
Don't know about that.
Can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aren is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We are involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Why? I don't understand what's going on. Why should I come with you? So I will be taking on kind of, well, not the voice of Eowyn, doing it from her perspective, because these characters I'm playing, I do it from their perspective.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation.
Hello everybody in chat.
I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Well, I don't see what it has to do with you. Why are you so concerned about this? Thalmor?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
Yeah, a bit like you then.
They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Oh, of course you're not. Well, we can't let that happen, can we? Can't let them, spoil your little party. Must play as a farmer one day and go through this.
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Oh, I might chop your head off if you try. No, don't open the floor. Don't open the door for a lady. Huh? Don't open the floor for a lady. As if anybody would open the floor for a lady. I don't know. I might. Although they probably haven't got me for doing that. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I thought opening a door for somebody was being gentlemanly. Now it seems to be interpreted as something completely different. Why do people think that way? I think they have a problem. Yeah, it's a shame he's essential at this time, but I'm sure the Lady Eowyn's sword and shield would love to thrip him down. Thrip him? Thrip him. New word I just invented. That does sometimes happen. So I hope you enjoy this. Eowyn versus Ancano. But first we have to speak to...
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
What you mean? You're talking to me and they don't know? Because they're there. Hello?
It is good to meet you in person.
What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance. And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed.
Oh,
I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it.
Mm-hmm.
The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen.
Oh, I see.
The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Well, I won't ask that. Well, if this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in
sounded
events.
Simple to me.
My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order.
Oh, right.
As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Ancano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly.
He's not my associate.
To do so.
He seems trustworthy-ish. So what exactly is the problem, Quaranir?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful.
It looks like it.
The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What? I could say that one. I don't know, it could be... What should I do? I'd ask for your help, but it'd take about 2 minutes to get to me. What do you expect from me then, says Eowyn.
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college.
Dunlain, okay.
His perception may be more coherent than ours.
That's a good point, but it's very big. I don't know if he could slip that in his back pocket. Is my answer to that one. Measly though it is. Well, where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can.
That's why
it is within you to succeed.
He's already
Never forget that.
So he's already using a tremendous amount of power just to appear. You know.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
And say those words to me.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything.
No, no, no.
I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Oh, I can't even take an apology. Right, what was it? Right, I'll do a quick save there. Right. Read... No, that's not the right one. Isn't this great music you can do this? Oh, I love it. I love it. I better complete my friend off one if I am, you know, if she couldn't do it. Because she's the best one I've done. Second best one I've ever done. And I think she missed out on this. So right, I've been led to the Archmage's quarters by Ancano, who will insist that I speak to someone claiming to be from Psijic Order. The monk named Quaranir has informed me that the Armagus is dangerous, and that is to learn how to deal with it. I need to speak with the Augur of Dunlain within the college. I shall ask my fellow members where to find them. Right, let's start off with I don't know, him.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order, here after all these years, and then he just leaves.
Yes.
I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
What did they want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay then. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I hope that hasn't broken the quest. Right, well, right, did he go up or did he go down? The best way is to look up and down to find your answer. There's a little tip there. Is that you can always look up and down, or left and right, and see where the arrow is. What am I saying? The Augur, so for some reason Savos comes off as a bumbling incompetent. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, how did he ever become the leader? It's no wonder we end up being the leader, although that's only a rumour I've heard.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Who ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
That's nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Well, I have a very persuasive voice. Can you please find me this Augur?
Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the Midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary.
So I don't need to ask about anything else. Oh, actually, have you got any spells?
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
I would like to ask you later for, some spells. Although, what do I need spells for? I don't do spells. That's a good point. I don't do spells. I don't actually do spells. We're not a spell casting character. Possibly we can use the shouts but even then I don't want to do anything magical. So we're very focused on a specific build here, seeing if we can get through, you know, most of this game just using that specific build. It's as a way of trying that build out without any other additional things, just to see if it's possible to complete it, having, I suppose you could call them restrictions. I'd like to pick up. Never mind. It's not, yeah, you could say it's restrictions, but it's, I just want to see if it's possible to do it that way, and sometimes it does appear to be possible. Hang on, am I going the wrong way? It's a confusing one, this. But it is what it is for me, it's very confusing. So I'll go up there and then down, let's have a look. That's all I usually do, is I look at this tremendous map with all the tremendous amount of detail on. You can see all the tables and chairs, look. Now, is it down and around? I think it's down and around. Isn't it down and around? The amount of times I do these, it's like I always forget. Hang on, use clairvoyance. Use my womanly indoorness. I was right. Oh no! Get back, Mr. Frosty! I'm not going to pick that up, so I can. I'll just pick his teeth up. Fight, says Ghost. I am. Barely hanging on here. Right, back to clairvoyance. If it goes back up, I'll shoot it. Right, just make it nice and easy. I mean, we could search every little nugget of it, which I might do off screen if in case I missed anything. I'll have that and that. Right, okay. So we like to creep as well now and again, because, you know, we're a lady, and we don't want, you know, them to, you know, go a little bit crazy when they see us. Said that as you were looking for clairvoyance. Okay, alright, thank you, Ghost. I thought I didn't miss that one. Well, for some reason, why is it YouTube never seems to want to show the last message? Okay, Ghost. Thank you very much. That way. Although Eowyn is rather intrigued by the ruby, an Atronach forward manual? I'll take that. Oh, plus the other fire assault. But yeah, this is some kind of wizardry thing, isn't it? Which I don't believe we can do. So we'll just stick with the quest, I think. Well, a couple of secret things down here. I've only ever like actually done this a couple of times ever. But this was different characters, so there'll be different things we will do. We will do things a different way, so that's why I'm trying out this build. This is different perspectives from a character point of view, with different builds and different armors. Well, he seems to be struggling there, so I'll just continue. You can force some random ebony items. Oh, she's already gone up. Did you? I took it you got rid of that annoyance. She just jumped then. Bless her heart. How many torches have I got? Well, I'm at. I think I might be low on torches. I do have a lot of jewels. By the way, I did sell some jewels. I've got, you know, I sold about another 24,000 jewels. So I did some selling. We dropped that. We got 4. Okay, we're okay. What's that? Is that a cabbage? I don't know what's got. It looked like a cabbage, but it dropped. Right. The Midden dark. This is where things get really dark.
Huh?
And again, I've only done this twice, I think, in my entire 13 years of playing this game. but for the first time I'm doing it in different builds. And there's some restrictions because I want it to play as a character as opposed to, you know, a build. It's a bit of both. It's the build and it's from a character's perspective. So that's how they're meant to be on these streams. I hope you find those interesting. If you do, it's always nice to have a subscribe and a like, because that will help the channel quite a lot. And if I get 500, I will be hugely blessed. And thank you all very much. And there has been some that have subscribed, and I thank them very much. Thank you very much. The ones that are pushing me ever closer to that magical 500, which may not mean much to some people, small amount I know, but to me it's like, you gotta be kidding. That's how much it means to me. You can literally just do that to these guys. They're pathetic. Who decided they were to be the most pathetic things you'd ever see in a game? I don't know. But he should be fired. Well, no, not fired, sorry. That's a bit overboard. 491. Right, so we're in 9 away. Please, everybody, if you're watching this for the first time and you get a, you know, and you find it a little bit interesting, please hit that like and subscribe button. Well, subscribe mostly, because I'm looking for that. And this is where something amazing happens. And if you activate it, nothing happens. Looking very much like Sauron's glove in the Lord of the Rings. It has the Oblivion symbol on it, or the Oblivion gates. We cannot do that yet, but we would at some point. I think it's got to be a certain level, and I can never remember what level, because I'm not, you know, I've got the, you know, the brain of a nuclear scientist, you know, chemist, you know. I don't know everything in the world, I just know mostly everything. Alright, that's a little bit of a joke, because I don't know mostly everything. I'm doing, so please come on in. Please enjoy the builds. Hello, LKR10! How great it is to see you. I don't know why I keep doing it with my glasses on. What's that? Did I have on what, Saturday? Did you have your Saturday sweet roll? I haven't actually. I must get Jess to cook one of those for me. Well, because I haven't got a clue how to cook. You know, cooking to me is getting something that's just frozen out of the thing, shoving it in a thing for 20 minutes, putting the microwave in some veg, and then slugging it all together. That is my cooking. I don't do.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist.
Well.
Very well. You may enter.
Welcome all. Please come on in. Anybody else is in the chat, please come on in. I'll mention your name at the end as a thank you for coming in. I think that's worth it. And it doesn't cost anything. And there's no ads. You're ad-free game, ad-free watching. This is as well. So you're a very bright light, says Eowyn. You are the Augur of Dunlain?
I am that which you have been seeking.
You are very
Your
bright.
efforts are in vain. It has already begun.
What has?
Those who have sent you
Realms
have
fall.
not told you what they seek. What you seek.
What? What is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge.
Yeah, I
You
suppose
shall
so.
find this. Knowledge will corrupt.
Oh.
It will destroy. It
Oh,
will
I don't want to be
consume.
destroyed or corrupted.
You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The
Oh, you
Thalmor
convinced
saw
me.
the same thing, and it shall lead to his end. as it has so many others.
He's slightly frightening me, this man. What, I'm not the first to come to you then?
No,
says Eowyn.
though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something.
Here I am.
It is a good path, one untraveled by many.
Really?
It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
Okay, says Eowyn. What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus.
I think so, yes.
You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware.
What is that?
To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff.
Okay. Where is?
Now spiral quickly towards the inevitable
It's
center.
bright light, isn't it?
So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Alright. Thank you. Is there any point in going to Savos Aren when he's a bit of a div? Does seem like a very stupid person. But hey, he runs this shebang, doesn't he? So yeah, down there. You can't do that yet. Well, I think it's down there. I'm not 100% sure. Because there's so many dungeons. How could you possibly remember it? I know. Power will corrupt. Yeah, probably will. Yeah. Well, apparently, all the other rich people in the world, it corrupts them as well. And we poor imbeciles have got to just put up with these guys who want wealth, enjoyment, fun, association. Took me ages to figure out how to beat Ancano in the final boss fight. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. Because I went the wrong way. It's a tough fight. Yeah. It's. I know. I sometimes feel like it doesn't quite work as intended. Is it telling me to go back? Well, I may have took a wrong turn in. Although it does, mess with your mind a little bit. Although I don't know though. So there's something down there. And there's a table here. Where's the table? There's a table somewhere where something appears. I can't remember which table it is. It might be where the gloves is. I think it is where the gloves are. But you can't get... I think it's like level 90 or something before you can do that particular quest. To find the 4 invisible books. So... but we just do what we need to do for the moment. That is the only table I know of near the forge. Right. Yeah, I think there's one near the forge, but there's also one near the glove. To the right of the glove, I do believe. And that was one quest that I didn't actually know about on my original character, which I know I talk about a lot, but he's the one that I got the furthest in. I've almost 100%ed it and got nearly all of the the special weapons, named weapons and armors and things. The only ones I've missed is the ones I made a decision, and it'd be harder with this particular one or that one. So you can't get everyone. I suppose there is a mod probably that does, but it's kind of cheating, because when you play it the second time you can always do the other option. Right, so we're going to Savos Aren. Shouldn't there be a journal on that table that explains something about ingredients? Is this working? Says Ghost. And what do you mean by that? I think there is a book that appears, but it's invisible. So, and you can only see it with a certain thing, a certain spell that you will get. But I don't think we can unlock that yet. Savos Aren, I have sad news for you.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I have important information for you. I had a couple of errors earlier. Did you? Let me just check. You had a couple of errors. Right, okay. Okay, Ghost. I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
Well, we need to find the staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well,
I'd
certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
You know where it is, don't you? It's connected to that orb. Well, it's not connected, like physically.
And how do you know of this?
Well, I spoke to the Augur of Dunlain, your friend.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus?
Yeah, he did.
I'm impressed with your initiative. Of
Please.
course, someone will need to follow up on this.
Well, I wonder who that could be. What, you mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so
And why
far
not?
as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something
But
as
I am.
specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently.
Is she?
Why don't you see if she can tell you anything?
I will.
I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know.
Oh,
You've
finally.
certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done.
I think
This
I'm more
circlet
than that.
once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
I'm afraid it's going to be completely useless to me. Revealing the unseen. Let's look at that little trinket he gave Eowyn, which is not a character which does any. You find the mage quests are a bit rushed, is that? A bit rushed. Yeah, you could be right. Right, the mage's circuit. We won't be using this because we are not a magical character. So we will never use this. I'll probably sell it, but I'll probably keep it as a unique item. But generally I like to keep the unique items. Evening. So let's go and see Mirabelle. So I'm so glad I'm able to do this. Finally, I thought I'll have a look, see if, because the unofficial patch doesn't fix it. It just tries to fix things that are broken, but it can't fix something like a multiple quest. At least I don't think so, anyway. Right, let's I won't bother with the torch. Mirabelle!
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
What I just did, and it was necessary. Do you know anything about the staff of Magnus, Mirabelle?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Because he told me to. Because he said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it.
Oh,
though I'm not
okay.
sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
What? Who are the Synod, first of all?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little
that's
magic.
sad.
I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
You like it when I do that, do you? I'm glad you like it. I like to just put a little bit in. So no one knows the staff's location then, Mirabelle?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim.
Well, that's a
They
big
inquired
help.
about the ruins of Mzulft,
Oh, right.
but that's all I remember.
Thanks, James.
It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay, so we've got to find the ruins of Mzulft. Now, I could finally ask... It was Mirabelle, is it? Let me find out if there's any new spells. Although what's the point of doing this? Because I don't use spells. What else can you tell me about the Staff of Magnus Mirabelle?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Ah, we have to play as Gandalf the Wizard. Right, okay then, well, thank you very much. I'm not interested in spells, so thank you. Right then, so now we gotta go out. Right, let's have a look. So now we are going to the ruins of Mzulft. Okay, so... Right, I've got to find myself out. How do I do that, he asked. Well, it's quite simple. We go outside. And then I don't think we've already been there. But I do like this little trip along here, because sometimes, occasionally, I slip off. I think I've only slipped off once. I just want to come down here, and it has changed at all. The town of Winterhold has changed with the mods that I've added lately. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me just move that on a little bit. Probably let's do this, whatever many hours that is. I hope you enjoy me Elden Ring. I am enjoying Elden Ring much more than I thought, but it has got to a point where you got to kind of keep going over and over doing the same things and just getting your levels up. So it is kind of getting frustrating in that way that it's done that way. But I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the guards are now dressed in different armors. Alright, because I did it so that it changed to all the alternative armors. Because I wanted a new armor mod. And the other ones were too big. And that one, it kind of looked nice. Because yes, this kind of suits the area really. So I thought that was a pretty good thing. So let's go to Mzulft. Right. Wrong one. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, Mzulft. So all we do is go there, point there, and it will instantly take you there. We've already been there. We may have gone in so far or accidentally found it. So we're going there, Mzulft, and can I remember what it's like? I can't remember all of them. Although I've only got it once, almost 100%ed it once. I haven't done all of these, because it's only recently I started streaming this. What, 3 years ago, 2 years ago?
Crystal, gone.
It did not say it was cleared. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Find Paratus in Oculary.
Oh, that was him. Oh, right. Gavel's pinning us. Let's have the key. Yeah, because if we've come here before, we need a key. This is a research log. It's not too long, I'll read it. It's not too long, so I'll read it. Right, Attendant Gavros. The Council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. The entire Binders of Conclave has worked tirelessly, and the Council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith entrusted with delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work and delivering a full report to the Council with all possible haste. The Council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the Oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications. First Adjutant Aronrel? So we'll take that, but we'll leave that. Okay. So now we should be able to open this door. Right, just move the mic back. Right, so we're playing as Eowyn, so occasionally I might go into the, say a few lines from Lord of the Rings, the typical lines that we would do, but we are a specific build of sword and shield. And on our skills, these are people that are interested, are concentrated solely on that. So we'll do restoration, and enchanting and smithing is something that I always do. And I don't know why I'm going up the heavy armor route, but apparently we are. But block has been maxed out. As far as I know, this has been completely maxed out, which I've never ever done before. Did I miss it? Or right, was it in the kitchen? Oh, sorry, that was a question. Right, let me just very carefully. Right, let's see. I got Guard Replacer, which gives every horde and city their own style of armor. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't get that one. The one I got was, let me just look it up, because was Loxley's Honor Guards of Skyrim, which all it does is, you know, the alternative armors that you get with the Anniversary Edition, it just puts those on instead of what they normally wear. Okay, that's all it does. So we're maxed out on blocking, and we're maxed out really on swords. Okay, whoops. So that's the only trouble with this thing is, so we're not doing, axes or anything like that. We're doing Savage Strike. The only one left to do is Backward Strike, has the 25% to paralyze it. Okay, so some of these armor replacers I don't like personally. I don't like the look of it or whatever. See, that I would also like to 100% that. So it's armor, because obviously I always like to have good armor, so we're well protected, because we're just sword and shield only. Alchemy I will always do, because that gives you great potions that you can forge up. Alright, so I always do that. Now, I generally like to creep in, because then we boost our sneaking. And Lydia is with us with her Crusader armor, and on my Xbox 360, sorry, on my Xbox One, it seems to be running stable again. Watch out for that trap there. And you stepped on it, didn't you, Eowyn? So this is one of the anniversary things that you can get, is one of the quests. So we'll have a look at the Synod person here, researcher, and we'll take that. I usually use torches, because that just is more relevant to the character, because we're not going to be a magical character. We can't use magic in any way apart from restoration, giving somebody courage, because that would be something that we could do. You know, we could like rally our troops, give them a bit of courage. You know, it's the kind of thing that I should probably do. Even if your character is not an alchemist, all characters should at least know how to make a healing potion. Yes, exactly. There are also, I always do it because you should at least you should do is do healing potions. But even if you don't do that, you know, if you carry on do the rest, like you know, you can do lots of poisons which you can put on your blade, and I don't know if I've got any good ones at the moment. But if I have got them, it's usually a potion of damage health. So it's like 79 and 50. These are not very good, although that one is. So these are not very good on my maxed out character on Xbox 360, which is 143 or something. I can get potions of 220 or something. I think that's the max you can get on the 360. I think it's slightly different on the special edition and maybe the other, where they raise the cap slightly on enchanting, which means you could, your 4 items that you wear, and I can get enchanted higher, therefore producing even higher ones. Oh, sorry, am I not helping you? But keep forgetting these things always explode, but they're nice, lots of soul gems, so it's a good idea to do this, because the soul gems, and you might get filled ones, empty ones, so although you can't get souls, you can't like soul trap them, they will give you some, because that's what drives them. Right, so it's going to be through here obviously, so I would just use the I mean, you can't see it like from a long distance, but But this is why I always have this one, because when it works, so make sure you don't have any other quests targeted. Oh. Make sure you don't have any other. It's because I use the D-pad. I always use the D-pad because if I use my joystick, it wears out the joystick quicker. So I use the D-pad to go up and down these things as opposed to the other things. I don't know what that was now. A large strut, wasn't it? Large, yeah. These. Oh, that one's not too bad. So I just use this to guide my way in case I just get a little bit stuck. Plus, to make it so that, you know, I don't waste all the time. Because I realise, you know, you probably want me to, you know, probably would prefer if I just cut it into little bits and we just made this hour and a half. A 3 hour one cut down to an hour and a half, which I could do, but it's a lot of work for me. And I'm an old guy, and my time off, which isn't a huge amount these days, I don't want to be chopping stuff up, editing, all this kind of stuff. It's bad enough that I'm, you know, time stamping, and that's purely because that is more convenient to you if you want to skip a little bit and go to the main bit you want. So that's why I do it. But it does consume a lot of my time, and the more I do, the more, you know, the less I can do, like game wise or anything else. But people like that, so that's why I do it. I always pick up a fish and any potions, obviously, and I think I've got enough cure potions, but I'll pick up wheat because I will always pick up ingredients, especially this one because it does a potion. Right, let's get rid of this horrible creature with my shield bash, which, you know, I can endure just my shield bash. Testing a new mod these days is called Hands-Free Spell by Unsavory Side. So there you go. Oh, hang on, said the wrong one there. Although that just did fail to come up. It might take because it takes a little while to come through. So let me just refresh that. It's called Hands-Free Spell. So look out for a Hands-Free Spell inspired by Oblivion. Anything to do with Oblivion is fine by me. Those who use the poison potion tend to be on the unsavory side. Okay. Your character is not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. And the ingredient we picked up there is for enchanting. Chat lag, yeah. There's always that chat lag which kind of ruins it because I don't always ask for help, but I thought I got to turn around. But it's handy, you know. Sometimes I might need a little help because I tend to forget things. I'm a, you know, very old guy now, and if I struggle, it's because, you know, I forget things or whatever. I can't remember everything. You know, when your mind starts. Well, when I say his mind starts to go, I don't mean I've lost it completely. It's just that, you know, it's just harder for me to you know, recount things and remember things. As you will find out when you get old. Sorry, I didn't mean to come across that. It's depressing, but who wants to think about that? Right, can I possibly guide Lydia around that? I can. No, right, almost. Come round here, around the rock, and oh, I thought this was leading somewhere. But it's a jolly good way to avoid the rock. That's probably why they put it there. Because some of these traps you could use both ways. And sometimes I use them and sometimes I don't. Right, here comes the spitting chorus, which does you a lot of poison damage. But we're both taking souls, so one of us... I do like to take my stuff from it first. But I could literally smash this guy, although she's doing a lot of damage. And I think it's going to Lydia's soul gems, yes, not mine. Right, let me just get some health going. To draw my inner strength to heal me. I just put a bandage on.
Are you a
Watch that red bar? Yeah, I just noticed it, Ghost. I am liable to, in fact, let me quick save because I have a terrible habit of not hitting the quick save and having to redo, which is why I set it on 5 minutes for how often it saves, is so that if it does go back, at least it's not way back. But okay, and I've also got it so that if I go into the menu, it will auto, sometimes if it's within that 5 minutes, it will also trigger an auto save. So that's why I always have those on. Been doing that since just a few hours into the first Elder Scrolls, because wasted a lot of time a couple of times. So, but the trouble is, I always forget, because I'm looking at my enemy and hacking them down, or whatever I'm doing, magically taking them down, and I don't always see that in the corner. I have a very big TV, so you know, if it's a smaller TV, I'll probably notice it a lot more. But I have a big TV because in my old age I thought I'd have a couple of luxuries in life, and a big TV was something I always wanted, along with 4K. I've always wanted that, so I thought I'd treat myself. Get back, you foul fiend! As Eowyn might sometimes say. Elkiar, damn, I missed time. Damn, I missed time my messages. Always when you are fighting. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only trouble, because of the lag. Sometimes you give me stuff, and I sort of notice it sometimes I don't. So please excuse me if I do miss it. I will sometimes if I'm in the middle of battle or something, or if I'm. Another reason is I insanely can't stop talking. It's because I don't get out much. I know I don't get out much. You know, I don't get much chance to talk. The chat lag is bad today. Yeah, it seemed to take a while to load in on the you know, where the quest was the stream was working okay. So sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long, but it's always a chat lag. Makes it hard for you guys to help me out if I do get stuck on something like a puzzle or something, because I can't remember every puzzle. There's over 400 locations in the standard game without mods or anything like that, and so many quests. It's hard to retain them all, especially at my age. Come to me, you foul fiend! Have I tried Fallout Fire? Fallout Fire? Where did I get Fallout Fire from? Fallout 4 says news. News was it, or news? Let me just have a very quick look. Bastor has moved up the east and across the centre towards... Oh right, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't turned down the quality of the tablet that I'm on, because I like to keep that quality low so that it makes the stream a lot better. Alright, hello NOSSE. So, is it Nosy or News? How would I pronounce that? Nose or Nosy? Is it Nosy? Nosy? Or is it Nose? Because I do like, you know, I would like to get the name right if I can, because, you know, I'd upset you if I said it wrong, wouldn't you? So thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, sorry, what did you just say? Have I tried Fallout 4? I have tried Fallout 4 Nose, and I'm probably over 3/4 of the way through it, but I haven't played it for a long time. I don't know why, but I think, oh yeah, I do know why. The reason why is because, let me just depose of this, of a very destructive sword and also a very destructive shield which does bleed damage, which is this one here. For all those who don't know, this is one of the better shields. It's a great shield for this character, although it's not the best shield. And we have a necklace of, you know, blocking. It's Swedish. Last was right nose. Okay, so just nose. Okay, thank you very much. You're Swedish. Thank you for coming in from Sweden. I'm not sure where I got. Oh, I think I went to Dawnstar or something, and somebody dropped this. I think a guard had died in Dawnstar, and that's because the armors are swapped to this. And so I picked it up because it's light armor. But I have the Targ of the Blooded, a unique weapon, where when you bash it does 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds. So every time you hit it, you can get another 5 star. You can just keep on doing that. It's quite a good unique shield, which I thought would go well with her because she's shield bashing, death causing bleed. So I thought that was a good one to go with this character. Right, let's continue. So thanks Nose for Fallout 4. I have enjoyed Fallout 4. I was a bigger fan probably of Fallout 3 because that's my first Bethesda game, and I couldn't believe what was in it. Heads up, Ray Ray. Behind the next door you will face the notorious killer hamster. Oh no, not the killer hamster. Don't frighten me like that. Now I presume we're going through there. That's a little bit of a guess, but I presume we're going through there. Yeah. So I always like to go to the other area first. Have you stopped playing Dragon's Dogma? I haven't stopped playing it, but I was hoping they would do more to bring it up to modern standards. I played the original Dragon's Dogma and I had an on-off relationship with it where I liked it but I didn't like it. I loved the combat in it and the fact you can climb people and all that. Sweet Plays Claw, welcome to the stream. Very nice to have you in. I will say your name at the end as a thank you for coming and leaving a comment. So let me just remember that again. Sometimes I see it and then I forget it immediately. Claw. Sweet Plays Claw, is that right? Let me just, I want to make sure I get it right. Sweet Plays Claw. Hello, how are you? So we're playing as Eowyn, the Shieldmaiden, and Paisley are in as well. Hello, Paisley Jedi. It's nice to see you, Paisley. Sorry if it didn't sound so welcoming to you. Please. Sweet Plays Claws, but Paisley popped in as well and left a like. Thank you very much, Paisley. Hang on. Trouble is, it doesn't stay up there long enough for me to write it down, so I've got to keep going back to the tablet all the time, which is now moving at incredibly slow speed, only a few months after Christmas. So hello Paisley, and hello Sweet Plays Claw as well. Right, let's undo this. I can open any lock. I don't care if it's expert. All I do is do a few little dabs like this, just to give me a feel of where it is. Once I know where it is, I choose a mark. So if you notice on the right hand side, there's a red bit. I'm just below that red bit. So that's what I do. I pick a mark. It could be a shadow, a blotch, anything, and I will use that to get myself out of it. Each time remembering where you went. Oh, so I thought that I got a bit too confident there. So each time remembering where I am, and I've either gone too far or I haven't gone enough. Bit more, because it's getting less. I know it's up, so that's how I tell. If it's getting less, if it goes earlier, then I know I need to go down. So that's how I work it out. It's the easiest lockpicking method, and I was just as good as lockpicking. Is Skyrim my favourite Bethesda game? Yes, it is. Sweet Plays Claw. It is definitely my best game. I loved Oblivion. I absolutely adored Oblivion. That was my second game, and I fell in love with this world. And so when this game was coming out, by Jove, did I want it! And it looked, yeah, in every way it improved. Quest-wise, possibly some of them were not quite as good. For my favourite is Wolfenstein. Oh yeah, I did play Wolfenstein once. Wolfenstein 1 a little bit, and then the new one, the Wolfenstein 2, was it? With the great acting and everything. That seemed good, but I'm not very good at shooters these days. But because, you know, with Fallout, because it had the VATS, that is what made the difference between me wanting to play it, was it had VATS. And that made the shooting element, because if you're on a PC, it's easy, because you use your mouse and it's very accurate. But if you're on a controller, it's much more difficult with a shooter. So the VATS option, which is a thing which pauses the game, slows the game down, so they're coming at you slower, but you can mark certain areas of the body to pick on, and it gives you a percentage of how good the hit is. And also you can, you know, aim at one target and then switch to the next target and aim for a part, and that's what made it so easy for me. You have a hard time playing it, do you? Yeah, I played it on normal, and yes, I found it really hard at times, but I gradually accumulated better weapons, and I found the hardest thing was the ammo, so I quickly boosted things that made me pick up more ammo, and that's made the difference, because I could use my better weapons more often, because most of the time I was running out of ammo. And just see what you said there. Have I tried Starfield, says News? I have got Starfield. I'm a big Bethesda fan, so obviously I'm going to get something that they've done. Lockpicks are your main concern. Yeah, I never worry about lockpicks, because I am absolutely, I've been doing it for 13 years. I know how to lockpick. Yeah, sometimes I don't even make any effort. But you know, I don't worry, because I always accumulate them so fast, because I accumulate them faster than I can use them. So I never have to worry about them. So what's the question? But Starfield, I was disappointed, because I hope you don't mind me saying, you know, interrupting Skyrim. Yeah, these could switch on, so they could push. Yeah, those will, which can come to your aid, because obviously I forgot the first lot don't trigger, but once you get here and you step on these, which it's a bit hard to avoid unless you do a massive jump, then you know they all trigger off and push you off, and then you've got to come back up again. But yeah, Fallout 4, I've done about 3/4. The thing that stopped me playing it was I got stuck in the dreamlike state that was looking inside his I think it was our son's mind or something, or you know, and I couldn't work out that puzzle. I got halfway through it, probably just over halfway through it, and I couldn't see where to go next. So that's why I stopped playing it, because I couldn't find the solution. So I must one day look up that solution, walk myself through it, and actually try and finish the game, because I never got to finish the game. But then by then, you know, Skyrim has come out. Well, Skyrim has come out before, and I was spending more time on Skyrim than I was. 40% imp bad, so I'll take that one. That's got a good price, so I'll take that one. Right, Lydia's doing well. She's got some good weapons. My armour isn't the greatest. It's one of my lowest ratings on any of the games I've played, where I took them a long way. That's not very high at all. I'm usually in the thousands by then. But it doesn't really matter. I'm still doing too much damage. Fallout is a series I want to play but can't make myself. Yeah, Fallout 4, I could do that on PlayStation. I am tempted to, but I don't know whether I can fit that in. And at some point, yes, I do want to have another go at Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't want to totally give up with it, but I was disappointed that some things weren't changed, and that is what has put me off it. It's the fast travel, and the map I don't think is very good, and those are the things that's put me off. I do have a PS3. Let me just check that. A lot of chat coming in, so I'm trying to answer it all. And I tried to play 3 and New Vegas, and it's the same. I can't quite see what that says. What's that say at the end of what you said there? Sweet Place Claw. I have a PS3 and tried to play 3 and New Vegas, and it's the same pro something. I can't see the last few letters because there's some kind of emoji in the way. Let me quick save that. Sometimes I leave it on that. Same problem. Yeah, that's what stopped me playing, was I got stuck on that. Right, let me just go back to Clairvoyance. So obviously it's, people coming into chat, which is great. I love people coming into chat. I don't know, most people have been disappointed by it, because it guess it gives you stuff. I don't know why I'm picking up bolts. Maybe one day I'll do a character which just uses crossbows. I don't know yet. But yeah, I enjoy Fallout. The update was okay. I wouldn't say it was mind-shatteringly great, because I expected a better graphical update. Now, he's quite a little bit stronger, this one, and he is doing me a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to take a potion here, because he's a little bit tough. I just put a not too big a one on. Poisoned. Oh, I'm poisoned. Right, okay, let's take a cure potion. Potion of cure disease, it should be. So I do know what they're called. So it's a potion of, because it'd be like a poison and then a potion. So I know where to look for these things. A potion of, and sometimes I do forget doing this. Potion of resist disease. Have I got that one? I haven't got it by the look of it. Has anybody seen it? I do sometimes. Oh, there it is. Take that one. That helped a little bit. Oh, I didn't take the potion for my health. What an idiot. Right, and a little bit of stamina. Because, you know, I want to do as much damage as I can, as quick as I can. But yeah, this guy's a little bit tough. Have I played the Elder Scrolls Online? I have, but I don't enjoy it. Resist is not a cure. No, you're right there, Ghost. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Ghost, for telling me that. I do forget about... It's one of those things that I forget. Is sometimes I do forget to take poisons before, you know I'm up against something which is poisonous. I don't know what. I just don't think of it in my... I just get deflected by other things, and for some reason I just forget it. I'm an elderly person, so I can't think of everything because my poor brain's got a lot. Got a lot to work out in a very very small time, and. This different area? No, it comes into the same area. Okay, I've got to check the alternative ways. But PvP part of 2 is cool. Yeah, I imagine for PvP, playing with another person. Yeah, it's probably great stuff, but it's not my thing because it's multiplayer type mechanics, and I don't like multiplayer mechanics. I'm sorry. I want good story, good quests. I want stuff like that. I don't want to go there, kill a load of monsters, go there. I don't want that type of game. That's not my kind of game. So, and Elder Scrolls is very much like that. Plus, if I move away from something which is half health, and I move away just a little bit and go back in, that has refilled their health. It's absolutely a ridiculous thing. Why I don't play it anymore. But I've got it, and I've got to shoot some of the upgrade things because I bought them dirt cheap. I thought Newell's just playing it. It's so strange, right? Okay. But Fallout 3 was, although it's more janky and old, man, there was something about that game that it's amazing. The atmosphere of it was absolutely sensational. For the time it came out, it was absolutely mind-blowing. I can see we're a little bit tougher against these guys because of the fact that we're on expert level. So we're not playing. I normally always play this game. Check chat further back. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of chat going in, so I'm having to see a lot here. I might be a little weird, but I find the theme in Fallout games depressing, and I am so bad using a gun. I am better with a bow. Oh yeah, same with me, goes LKR. I am the same. This is not a cure. Is it back to something you said, Sweet Play Calls? I've read that one, same problem. But yeah, it can be a little bit. It is a little bit depressing, but man, it is so cool. I accidentally picked that up now, and on my 360 build, I was able to use that helmet that's on this person. This one here, it says heavy armor. I was able to equip it with a circlet. But it doesn't seem to work anymore, so I don't know. They may have patched that out with this update that they did. They may have patched it out because it doesn't work anymore. But it does work with the the Oculus, the what's it, Oculatus helmet. It does work with that, but it doesn't on the special edition, because on PlayStation, on special edition, it doesn't work. So that they must have changed that or stopped that particular exploit, which is well, I've never noticed it being light or heavy. All I know is I used it once, and I'll see if I can find it. But I may have got rid of that, or it may be in one of my countless boxes, because I have all the houses and I have stuff in most of the houses. So it could be in there somewhere. There could be a light one, but I personally have never. I can't remember whether it, I found it or not. Well, I don't know what I'm saying, talking about sometimes. They don't know I'm here until I'm too late. The Lady Eowyn. Yeah, these are always a little bit of a struggle. The prowlers. There's one prowler right behind you. Let me slice his head off. No head slicing today. I try not to pick up the Thalmor arrows again. I'll get rid of all that trash later. They're not very good arrows. But we've looked countless times to try and get a light one, and never have. Have you played Skyrim in VR? I have played it in VR, and I absolutely love it. I haven't played it on PlayStation because I haven't got the old VR set because it wasn't great. Skyrim on that is blur. It's a little bit blurry, and I don't want VR to be blurry, so I didn't get it because I wanted the newer one, the PSVR 2. And please, Bethesda, please make the change to the controls so we can use it on PSVR 2, because I would do nothing else but play that game in VR, because I love playing in VR. It is one of my favourite things ever. So please make that happen. I know you got a lot on your plate, but Christ, it would make my day. Well, apparently on the when Skyrim came out, when the PlayStation 4 came out, I think, and they did the special edition. Not the special edition. I think it was when the mods came out. I do believe they gave us for free. They gave us the VR on PC for free, which was fantastic. And I couldn't stop playing it. I was playing that non-stop, and I only had a tiny bit of motion sickness. I had a very small amount right when I first couple of times I did it. I remember staying in VR for about 4 hours once, non-stop, because it was a very light helmet. A very light VR thing. It was the Quest 1, and the first VR one, and that was so light you could do it for hours. And I felt a little bit odd when I came out of it. I thought, I kind of didn't feel. I felt a little bit off. That's the only time I've ever encountered anything, and it wasn't that I went dizzy or anything like that. I just felt odd, and that's the only thing I've ever got from it. Even looking down from my height now, and I'm not afraid of heights. I am, but I'm just a little bit. So sometimes when I first looked down in VR, it did give me a sense of, whoa, I could fall here. So I did get a sensation of, oh my god, I'm going to fall, But that didn't last long either. That happened very quickly. Within an hour, that had gone. So I'm one of the lucky ones. That's why I want them to bring it out. But I think they got too much to do at the moment, so it won't be. They're probably cracking on with the Elder Scrolls 6. And I'm just hoping and praying that I make it. She's grunting. Sorry, Ghost. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Let me help her out. By the way, Ghost, I have some news for you. And you will probably be like this. You'll be, oh no! That's what you'll do when you find out what it is. You, unfortunately, you don't like Saruman. You will not help Saruman. Isn't that correct? You will not help him in any way. Let me just pause because I want to get this over with. Alright? And you don't like to help him. You sometimes help a bit when I genuinely get stuck. But generally you don't want to help Saruman. But you are going to go, oh drat, because you helped me defeat Karstag. I will not even watch on Tuesdays. Right, okay, well, it's not horrendous, Ghost. Bethesda has a lot of games that will be released, yeah. But the thing is, you inadvertently, I might say, you helped me. Or Saruman. What you did is you put that up of, what's it? I have a spell which, you know, absorbs 12 points of health for 70 seconds or whatever, right? That came up on the chat. Now, at the time I saw it, I saw it, but then it quickly left my mind completely, okay? So I didn't think of it. I didn't think of that option. But YouTube, thankfully, the repeated test came up about 5 or 10 minutes later. It came up and I saw it on the second time and I thought 12 per second. If I double that with two-handed, that's 24. But then I noticed there was one that was higher. Actually, I could have done it higher because there was one that did it higher than that, which did something like 30 or 40 or something. I could have doubled that up again, and that's what helped me beat Karstag, because up until then I was trying everything and it wasn't working. But that repeated text of you saying that actually was what made me do that and made Saruman get through that. So you probably don't like the fact you did that. So maybe you won't watch on Tuesdays anymore or say anything anymore because you don't want to help again, do you? So it was only after, once it had done it, that it, you know, oh sorry, I'm not concentrating. So yeah, it's actually a spot you can get to Carson where he cannot get to you. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know all this stuff, Go, so I know you're making Wolfenstein 3 and Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah. Yeah, well, Bethesda are doing Elder Scrolls 6, and the people that do Wolfenstein are doing Wolfenstein, yeah. Yeah, so maybe you won't be watching anymore, or put it this way, help anymore. Yeah, he's very tough. I found him tougher than the level 80 challenge, the Ebony Warrior. He is tougher, I think. Because of the stuff he throws at you. I mean, the Ebony Warrior is pretty good. I've been watching people doing the Ebony Warrior lately, okay, and they've been showing me their stats, or you know, what? Put it this way: they're going through the menu. I stop it so I can catch the damage of the weapon, and they're abysmal compared to what I had at the time. Although I don't think I had it that high at the time, because it's only the last few years I've actually tipped everything to absolute maximum and created weapons and armor which are absolutely the peak that I can do. So but I did have enchantments on it, and some people didn't even have enchantments on the sword, and they're saying how they killed it easily, and yet I did it when I had, you know, was able to get to him without being interrupted by a shout or disarmed or anything like that. I actually only took 5 hits to kill him. That's how powerful I was at that time with my 360 character. Although I died and come back to life because I had the, you know, you come back to life perk. But the first it took me a couple of deaths because he shot me around, he sort of disarmed me and all this kind of stuff. I'm trying to help Lydia without hitting her. She's stepping in front of me. Never taught while you're fighting. Unfortunately, I do sometimes. Anything's worth a little bit like that, like over 1,000, I usually pick up. Because A, I want to deconstruct it, and B, I want to sell it and make money. Because for all my characters, I like to make a lot of money. And I use jewels mostly. And selling weapons and armour. That's what makes all my money. And made a load of money just the other day when I did a little bit of Eowyn. Just thought I'd sell a couple of things and just see if I could get a couple of quests. And then that's when I found this mod that fixes the quest. So look out for that one. If you're on PlayStation, it's a good quest fixer. I'll just have to look for it on 360. Yeah, not 360, sorry, on Xbox. Right, okay. Where are we? Got to check out, because there is one place where I might use the candlelight. This is the place where there's a wall now. Right, okay. Let me try and work out where we're going next. Probably that way, is it? Right, let's go back to clairvoyance. Sorry about the, you know, I can only do 2 hours for Elden Ring, but I had to get those tablets. I'd already missed one day, and I couldn't afford to miss a second day because it's a very important tablet. Way off course, yeah. So it's a very important tablet I needed. Is what, yeah, puts me less at risk from heart attacks. So it's very important. The reason why I don't always take the potions is because usually I can destroy these things before I take too much damage. Occasionally I don't notice. Let's just make sure Lydia's okay as well. Make sure you're
a healing spell
fairly close to her.
Are you a priest?
Don't have to be next to her, but you've got to be close-ish. Right. Okay. Everything going well. So this is a big long quest, so it'll probably take the whole of the stream. And let me keep quick saving, because I don't want to have to go back and do it again, because then I'd have to do some editing, and I don't want to do editing because it wastes too much of my time. Right, and now, you know, keep an eye on the chat. Let me just keep up. So I want to keep up. There's a lot of people in today who are asking me lots of things, so I want to try and keep up if I can. Actually, a spot where we can get the cast out. Yeah, I wonder where it is. Well, don't tell me it goes, because, you know, you don't want to help out. It's a tough enemy. Well, of course. Got this friend that plays Skyrim in a very weird way. It's so confusing to watch. Oh, right, okay. In what way? Right, it's probably there. I'm taking it. I'm gonna keep checking, because, yeah, I want to make sure we're going the right way. I don't worry so much on these plays. 100% in the caves, make sure I look in every little nook and cranny. It's more about trying to be a little bit more focused, because I'm streaming, so therefore I don't want to waste people's time too much. Sometimes I go a little bit too quick, but I'm far slower than most people that play this. A lot of people that play this do it at hyper speed. It's got all the quest markers open. What's that? Oh, I see. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit odd. It's a bit like having all your location markers for all your quests open. I don't personally like that. The only time I do it is when you can't do much anything about it, but I still know where to go even then. Well, I presume it's that way, so we always go this way, because there's something behind this door. See, a lot of people that have every quest mark and all marked is in the HUD. Yeah, I've only seen 1 or 2 that have done that. That's because I see a lot of people play Skyrim, but you know, I don't always watch them right to the very end, because I always like people when they start off. I sometimes look at, you know, builds, you know, see what builds they do, And sometimes I watch them and it's like, oh my god, I ought to do it a lot better than what I do. I wouldn't say I'm the best at this, but you know, with my fragile memory, I do the best that I can. So that's good enough. Hopefully. Right. So I want to make it enjoyable for you. So sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of entertainment, so that it doesn't get too dull. Oh dear, I should have crept in much quietly there, says Eowyn. I'll do the voiceover now and again. If I could do blonde hair, I would. Sorry, more yellowy hair. Sorry, I missed there. Recoil from me, foul fiend! From the depths of hell, for Lady Eowyn shall destroy thee, although I'm very close to death at the moment. Just managed to see that one. I'll regenerate some health. Sorry, I just did that on the cuff there. If I do one more, that'd be too much. Blocking absorbs more. Do that one. I have something for everything. I'll increase my stamina by 60 points as well. I'll put some virulent poison on them. My sneak is okay, but Lydia's sneak is so bad it's not for discussion. Yeah, discussion? Discussing, yeah. Yes, I'll see what you mean, guys. Right, let me just check I haven't missed anything. I feel like my friend says, LKR, don't get into the story behind the quest because he's just taking the quest marker that is closest. Yeah, I prefer the story. You know, Queen has started a new character, and every time I'm watching somebody who I like watching, and then after a few episodes, you know, like, I don't know, 10 episodes or something like that, they say, oh right, I'm restarting now, I want to do another character. That always upsets me because I want to see that character continue through. So Eowyn will kill them all, just like Metallica did in 1983. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I watch Nika Roshi because he's a wizard at the mods. He's a really good modder. He's done some good mods, and I have got some of those. About 2 or 3, I think. Just gonna have a look along here, see if there's anything along here. So I'll do this is when I tend to rush. Right, and then I'll just check which way we've got to go, which I think is to the right. But since we have a door here, why not go in here? Because there's a chorus hunter in here. We're on expert. And I'm about to step on him. Take that, foul fiend! For I am a woman. I am not a man. I like to say it the other way around, just for a change. I don't think he understood that. But I said it anyway. And isn't it nice the fact that Peter Jackson has come back with his team of Fran and the other one, what's his name? Fran and the other one. The writers of Lord of the Rings have come back with Peter Jackson to do the Hunt for Gollum. That makes me happy. I saw the Hunt for Gollum, the one that was fan made, which wasn't a bad attempt. At telling that Gollum story. So did Peter Jackson do it? He'd probably fill it full of action. Probably bring in characters we've never heard of, but he'd probably do a great job. I have been much better with the sword, with the shield after watching Eowyn. Really? I should have learned something from me. My God, I don't believe I've actually helped someone. I don't know if I help someone. Sometimes, give the odd tips, but sometimes I forget. Sometimes if I'm giving tips on like enchanting or whatever, I'll go, oh yeah, don't forget to take your enchanting spell before I do this potion. What I meant is, it comes out as the wrong thing. I do take the potion for, but Although you can't do that actually, technically. But I do sometimes say the wrong thing. That's part of being growing old. So I might sometimes say it wrong. But I try and correct it if I can. Oh, it's Lydia! Oh, I bashed you with my shield, Lydia! Lydia, I'm so sorry. I don't intend to hit you, just that you rush in like some maniac.
A healing spell.
No, but ever use shield
priest?
unless I wanted to skill that up with a giant or two. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you do then. Yeah. But well, I've never done it. I'd only used it on occasion because when I did my original character, as you know, I played half as myself, half as Gandalf, and that came about purely when I started the game. That purely came into my mind out of nowhere. I thought Gandalf was the first thing that came into my head, and then I thought, oh, I better not do, Gandalf, because, oh, I might get a copyright strike. I didn't know about that stuff at that time. And I thought, oh, well, I'll change it then. So I thought, oh, I know, I'll put my name Ray in there and do it Greydolf the Grey. Therefore, I'm not exactly copying the name. And that is where that whole thing, and then that made me go into the half magic, half sword route. And we sometimes used the shield when I was Ray. So we do the stuff like that. So, but we only progressed magic and the sword first. Shield was never something that I did. It's something that I only just bumped up later. Get back, you foul creature! Otherwise, they do like to poison me, yeah. Yeah, this is a focusing crystal. I do like looking at this. This better be in the Elder Scrolls 6, but look at that. It's a crystal there being focused. Can't remember what this is for, but it focuses something. I think we put it into that machine, don't we? That I'm not going to pick up because that is not a good enough price. Been watching young people react to Lord of the Rings, seeing it for the first time was kind of funny. Yeah, I actually was watching that yesterday. I like watching reactions to Lord of the Rings as well. It's another one of the things I like watching. I do a lot of watching of videos because I don't want to play games all the time. I'm playing it quite a lot as it is. I think my sword is out of charge. It is out of charge. How do I work it out? I'm not telling you my secret. I tend to put like a common one, a lesser one, and then maybe that one in. Now I could use the other one, of course, although this one isn't as powerful. For some reason I cannot seem to get that any higher, so I'm not quite sure, but it might be because I don't think it's too high on my original character, where some of these weapons I have forged up, because you can forge up some of them to a higher level, but there are some that resist that temptation. Sorry, not temptation. Right, I usually when I'm searching I'm doing it quick. It's the one where there's a lock to doing something. I just want to go down and see if I missed anything. Stop, says Ghost. That's why I better stop. Right, okay, stop. Chest on the wall. Which wall? I have to use the torch here. Hello, Landstrider. How are you? Welcome to the stream, Landstrider. It's nice to have new people come in. Landstrider. Although I can't remember, you may have come in before. Welcome, Landstrider. So we're playing Skyrim. We're playing as Eowyn, the Shieldmaiden. So it's a sword and shield build, almost 100%. Chest on the wall by the door. Okay. So we've got about 3 or 4 swords that we use, because sometimes we like to paralyze them, but a lot of the time we're getting soul gems off of them, because I like to collect them to keep my sword charged up. Right, hang on, let me focus in on what you said, Ghost. So welcome, Landstrider. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If so, please think about liking and subscribing, because I'm trying to get to 500. I've only got about 10 or 9 to go. Right, let's see. Chest on the wall by the door. Okay. Right, go up. Go up by the door. Oh, right. Thanks, Ghost. Thanks, because I do like to get these chests. I usually sell those off because I don't use those. They're not a magical. That is very low weight but a high thing, and that's a good armor that you could use. You know, that particular gilded one is the better of the two elven ones. And you can push that a lot higher. Right, okay, let's right, this is the one where, right, if I remember rightly, we did this with another character a little while ago. I do believe it's the door opposite. Is that right? I think that's right, isn't it, Ghost? We got to go opposite, go round or something and flick a switch. Is that right? Or please stop me if I'm doing that wrong. Isn't there some sort of switch somewhere? I'm going on memory here, which is not the greatest in the world. I don't believe it'll be out there. Well, it could be. I think I've gone too far. There is a dungeon with that door opener, but not sure if this is the one. Is that what it is? This is the one, yeah. Okay, goes. Yeah, you helped me with this last time. That's where my, you know, the old brain lets me down a little bit. It's getting a bit old now. I think I've gone back too far. I don't think it goes back this far. Right, I think I've gone too far. Excuse me, Lydia. At least she moves back quicker. On my 360 one, my original character, you know, it's a lot slower at reacting. So, unfortunately, it doesn't work so quick, but it's a lot better on the new one. Heading off, have a vet appointment for one of my dogs to get his yearly shots. Have fun, guys. Yeah, thank you, Paisley, for coming in. Thank you very much. Always appreciate you coming in. So I hope you, hope your dog is okay. They don't like those people, do they? They do not like. Yeah, you take care. Yeah, they don't like. They can smell it as soon as they go in. Your pet knows something bad's going to happen, don't they? They know it by the smell. Right, trying to think where it is, Ghost. Where was it? Was it up the piston thing? Right, I'm probably going too fast. Right, let me think. Isn't it right in front of us or something? Or it's in the next room down there. If you need to go east, all the... If it is, you need to go east all the way. East all the way, right, okay. Yeah, usually the switches are quite close, so it's not very, well, it's hardly ever you get a switch which is very far away from where that is. But it looks like this is one of them, so hopefully I'm going the right way. It's probably the furthest in the entire game, isn't it? Of a switch being a long way away from. Watch out for the steep! God, just caught that. That was fast. That was incredibly fast. Those guys are brutal with that stuff. Yeah, thanks, Ghost. Right, we need something better than that. This is my best. Sorry, this is my best sword, but I will fashion a better sword than that because I should be able to go do a lot more burn than 25 points, and I should be able to put 2 things on there. So what I will do is combine these 2 so that I can take soul gems and that. You know, I could put like absorb. Fire is a good one because on most enemies fire is a good one. Right, we got to be very careful here, because this guy can very quickly ruin your health. So you need to get in there as soon as possible and try and mince him. And we can't hang around with this. But this sword, even though it's not tremendously high, is enough to kill these guys. One of the things I found out in this game on my first play was the swords are deadly compared to anything else in the game, including magic. Now, you may disagree with that, and because you may do something which is better than that. If so, you know, I'd like to know. Oh, so that's the key. Okay. Thanks, Ghost, for helping me out on that one. But yeah, this is very far away from where the key goes. I've done that one. I don't pick up weak potions anymore because they're weak and useless. Just have a quick look to see if there's anything useful. Gears. Whether I get to ever doing the gears one, I don't know. It's not a quest that I worry too much about, getting the gears. I usually pick these up, although I probably will never use it because I like picking up smithing stuff, and I'll probably have that to sell it. It is not a smith or lever, so it can be as far as they want. Well, yeah, but compared to the rest of the game, this is probably the one which is the furthest away from its, you know, from its. Hang on, just try and work out where west is. Yeah. This I do believe is the furthest one away from its point, because I've never known one this far away. They're usually quite close, or you know, there's some stairs upwards and then round to the right or something, so it's not usually that far away. Right, okay. Now, because I don't think we have Aural Whisper, do we? But Aural Whisper, I suppose you could do that as a way of, I don't know, women's intuition, sensing something. I don't know, you could use it like that. Because we have like Dragonborn powers, we could possibly use that. But I don't tend to use spell ones. Because, you know, it's not that our character. So that's why we won't do it. But things like rallying, stuff like that, that's a possible thing, you know, when we do a scroll of, you know, called arms, you know, we go, oh, you know, this could be like Eowyn rousing our friends. Like I said, a switch or lever is normally closed, but a key can be anyway, yeah, it can, yeah. Just catch up on the text a bit, lurking a bit. Yeah, okay. But yeah, thanks all you people for coming in. It's always nice when you people come in. This helps me out quite a lot because, you know, it's a big game. Oh, but by the way, the original people who made the Elder Scrolls, who actually wrote...
Is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
The people who actually...
What the...
Let me just stop a minute. The people that actually created the Elder Scrolls, so they did Elder Scrolls 1 and 2, which is Arena and Daggerfall. They are just going, well, very soon they are starting on early access for the, what was it? The, God, I can't believe I've forgotten already. The Wayward Realms. It's called the Wayward Realms. And apparently that is so many 100 times bigger than Skyrim. It is going to be absolutely massive. Okay, something like 5,000 times the size, something stupid like that. because Daggerfall was, in fact, the biggest world game map ever created. Okay, all right, you know, it just pre-generated cities and stuff that all look very similar.
Who are you? What are you doing?
And yeah, I'm.
What have you done with
interested
Gavros?
in that? Well, I came here looking for the Synod.
And just why would you be doing that? Oh, it doesn't matter now. Gavros is never coming back, and he was supposed to have the crystal. Without that,
I got it.
Lost. It's all been for nothing. So congratulations, whoever you are. You found the Synod.
Thank you.
Just me, alone. Surrounded by angry machines and angrier Thalmor.
Well, put those flames away. What is this about a crystal? Says Eowyn. I'll have a biscuit in a minute.
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Thalmor.
Well, I happen to have found a focusing crystal. Is that what you're looking for? Said Eowyn.
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
Well, I could say my name, but I am Eowyn, and I'm with the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I could overlook the past for now.
Oh, good.
Come on, I'll explain on the way.
All right, I'll
No
put
matter
my
what
weapon away.
Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect star...
Hang on. I'm trying to see as well as
and
hear.
Then, I'm not sure. Split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Quite like that.
Oh no! This is Eowyn. I would like to do the voice of Eowyn, reacting in her kind of way. Women, highly emotional. God love them. That's why I like watching a lot of women play, because they're more emotional than men sometimes. I mean, alright, I'm not saying men aren't emotional, of course they are, but women tend to be more emotional, so I tend to like that.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it?
It is a wonder to
Took an incredible
behold.
amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Here we go then. Oh, I've got to put it in my hand, haven't I? Is that how you do it? I thought you just press a button. I think we had trouble with this the last time. Is it F for focusing crystal? It is. I think we had trouble with this last time where it wouldn't quite fit in. Oh, is it because we have to shift the thingies? Place the crystal in the ocular. Have we got to move the things first, Ghost? Because, you know, at the top, yeah, that's what I was thinking. We have to move these in a place where we can do it. And is this the one with the books, or is this the one with not the books? Yeah, these are the two books. So we pick these two up. Lydia, you just knocked them on the floor. Or it could be I'm doing it wrong. Thank you, guys. I may have fallen off there. I blame Lydia for being such an idiot. Right, okay. Have we got to press these first? Because, please, thank you. Right, stop. I'll stop. Have I got to press the buttons first, or have I got to? Oh. Thanks, Ghost. Thank you. I can never remember. There's a lot. You know, there's another one that's a little bit like pressing buttons and. Right, then we got to the top. Okay, thanks, Ghost. Ghost likes to help me a lot, and I really appreciate it. I really do. I just fell off the stairs. It's these slippery, soft shoes I wear. What? They're made of ice. I mean, what do you expect? Right. Then we got to focus this. So put the crystal right. So what we do is this is the only time that we will, well, probably the only time that we will ever use magic. Is we have to use magic to do this. So I can't avoid our character having to use it because it's the only way to get this done. So we do flame, which you've already got. Frostbite, we haven't. So what we have to do. Let me look at the thing. I got need to use magic to manipulate the apparatus, focus in the crystal. So what we've got to do is focus the crystal, I do believe, first, and then once we get it into the correct position, and this is where we got to use magic. So we've got to go in here and use those two spells. So we have to tick this one off and this one. All right, and then we use a combination of the two to. Did I not equip it? To kind of get these in the right position, because they have to be pointing on each of the sections. So that's what we have to do. So, and each time you do it, it moves a certain amount. I don't believe that is it. So you keep moving it until all of them point, yeah, all of them point to a specific area. Right, so each is, there's one pointing to each one of these sections. Okay, once we've done that, I do believe that's it. Ghost, please tell me if I got it wrong, but I think once you have that and you've manipulated those things so they all point onto each section, then we have to manipulate these to rotate them so that each one is pointing on the round thing that's on here. Okay, so in fact we could probably go the other way, although I think each one does a different one. So we have to move this all the way around so that that beam there is pointing directly at it. I think I've got that right. We've got one more. Okay, that's that one done. Okay, now we do the others. So we press this one. Hang on, we do it in first person. So what we do now is we get the other one to do the same thing. That's how we do this question. There's the two that have got an apparatus, kind of with buttons, and I'm kind of work this one out now. I just need a ghost to hint at where I put the crystal. Okay, that's that one done, and now we do the last one, which is this one. We just have to line up with the last one, and there we go. We focused it.
Finally going to pay off.
That's how we do it. So I remembered from the last time.
Results, they're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky.
And I hated using
them. Creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like.
But this is what it does.
What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
No, sorry. You go ahead then.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing?
No, I just
explain yourself.
Purely did what was expected of me. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to help.
You show up here just as our work nears completion, and now I can't get any results from this because of something at your college.
No.
Do you think me a fool? Do you think I'm too stupid to make the connection?
No.
You ruined my work. How did you do it?
What? I don't understand why you're so upset with me.
Just look. This should be lit up brighter than the night sky. And it's not. Clearly you've interfered somehow.
No.
You have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful.
No.
Beyond anything I've anticipated.
No.
What is it?
Well, we might have something.
Well, now, this I hadn't considered. If that's taken into account, these results make more sense.
That's better. Calm down a bit. Can you help me find the... I'm kind of revealing it there. Can you help me find the Staff of Magnus? Oh yeah, I think they are better, yeah. Do you think you can help me find it?
Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City?
I'm not that thick.
It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, Mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies.
I'm not a mage.
I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
I mean, your guy at the place there, he seemed to be quite helpful toward me. So it's in Labyrinthian then?
Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college.
No.
The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
Don't tell Faramir, whatever you do. I think you've been here too long and you're gone a bit crazy, but I don't want to do that. I might, you know, he might get offended by that. I might have to destroy him. What was that? You drag his corpse? Hang on. Guess what you said. Like I said, so I'm thinking about it anymore. Then I drag his corpse to the farmer and drop it. What lady? I don't know if the Lady Aim would be in that kind of, you know.
I think we're done here.
Okay, Labyrinthian. Let's check this map. Which, as you know, is beautifully accurate. So if we go across here, and we have the... hang on. Oh, we've got important... oh, I've got to go back to them first. Okay, but Labyrinthian should be... it should be, and I know exactly where Labyrinthian is. It's here. Hang on. Wait a minute. I've got to think about it. Savos has the key. I thought it was there. There! It's one of these. It's in the mountains. There. No. Oh god, I thought well maybe I haven't found it yet. I thought it was like along here. Oh, maybe I haven't found it then. Maybe I haven't been there yet. Well, anyway, it's somewhere in the vicinity. I'm trying to locate it to the thing, but you know, it's very difficult to work out that. How come it's got that up again? Anyway, let's go back then. Right, okay, now we'll go back. Thank you. I don't, I don't want to anger him. I don't want to, destroy him. Which I would destroy him. Right, I've got to work out how to get out now. Right, there we go. Right, this is where I've got to think a little bit how to get out. Right, should be a doorway. I think it's leading down. Down, that's it, down. Occasionally I have slipped off of there. Although I've only ever done it once. I think we've done it twice in 13 years where I've fulfilled all these. Because I've only done it on and off. You did not want him to report into your higher ups. Well, I thought, you know, being a lady, I thought I wouldn't be so brutal.
You have done well thus far,
we're a lady.
But trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once.
I was just going to.
You will be called on to take swift action. Rise to the challenge and discover what you are capable of.
Okay.
You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say that. Puff. And off he goes. Just like that. Oh, put away those flames. Yeah, I had a feeling it went there, but I think it's a good idea to go here. You did explore an area not really needed for the quest, so he was delayed? He was delayed. Oh, I see. I see. Sorry about that. I mean, you've got to, haven't you? I just want to look over here, because I think this is an outside bit with something there.
Oh.
It's just like a little bit here. Like, wasn't there a chest or something out here? Well, anyway, it's a quick way out. Because now I've got to go back. So that's a quick way out. Report to Savos Aren. We don't need to go back the other way. I don't know why it's saying go through that way. I mean, should we go through that way just for a laugh? But I presume that would be a long way, wouldn't it, that way? Does seem to want me to go that way, doesn't it? Why? I'll never know. Yeah, it just seems as though that would take a long way that way. So let's go the shortcut way. Oh, the running I've had to do today. But normally, you know, when on my 360, when I did it the first time, I explored every single place I went to. I only missed 3 of the stones. So I had to go back and find those 3 stones. So I thought I'd got everything, but I hadn't quite. Right, I have to go back here to the college. I've got no drinks, no chocolate. Well, I have got a drink, tell a lie. But yeah, I would probably put this as my #1 game because it's the one I've played the most for, over the years. I've played this the longest. I've bought every version bar the Legendary Edition. I've got on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Oh no, what is happening? This is probably a good time to do the save.
Oh, it's like a ward, but who's casting it?
Now, should I do this and do a hard save? I think I may have to, because we got it to work. Playing with things he should not. Right, okay.
I want it down now.
Oh no!
I want to know what he's doing.
It's Ancano! Savros!
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
I know where to find the Staff of Magnus.
Excellent. I'd suggest that we go retrieve it immediately. But right now we have more pressing matters.
Alright.
Ancano has somehow locked himself in the hall. He's up to something, and I intend to put a stop to it. Help us get through this, will you? We're throwing everything we have at it.
Alright. You go ahead and throw it. Take care. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. It says report. I just reported to him.
I don't know what he's doing,
Oh.
but he won't get away with it.
What's so important about the staff
I don't
Magnus?
know. If the Augur suggested it,
I didn't
there
realise.
must be a good reason for
wait.
locating it. I'm afraid I don't see the connection, though.
Well, I do, and I'm a simple, humble woman.
Now's not the time. We need to put a stop to whatever it is that's going on.
Oh, I think it has come off of that now. No, it hasn't. It's
Ancano,
still...
stop this at once. I command you.
So I take it now. We have to go to Labyrinthian, because in the moment it's doing this. And this is the quest I'm most likely to break. And in a minute it doesn't seem to be progressing. Scripting action has to take place. That is scripted. What, should I have waited till they did that before I asked him? Or have I got to go here?
Don't go near him.
All right.
Oh, I've got to wait for this. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. This is where
Are you all right?
It explodes, or?
Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here.
Okay, sorry, I forgot that. I thought we had to do that, come back, and then this was going to happen. You know, I kind of forget these things. Well, I think I'm okay.
Ancano is doing something with that thing, the eye.
I had my
we
shield
can't
up.
stop him. I haven't seen Savos since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to
I'll
find
check.
the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
Right, what happened, by the way?
I'll be
If
fine.
you don't mind.
I just need a minute to catch my breath.
All right.
Find Savos.
How come you're right in here and you seem to be injured, and yet Savos is somewhere else? Slightly more than injured. Right, okay. Right. I'm so glad I can do this quest finally. Oh no, the weather is terrible!
What's happened? Are you all right? What happened in there?
Well, this Ancano has done something with the eye! Said Eowyn.
Is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead?
Is he?
There's more. Something's happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ancano did. You need to get out there and make sure it's
Well, you
safe.
could have broke it to me a little bit more
I'll
gently.
find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
You could have been more gentle about that.
Is he dead?
Said he's passed on or something.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Oh my goodness! We have to protect the town! Quick! Let us protect the town in this freezing nightmare of dead of night.
What's going on? What happened to me?
There's no time, we have to make sure Winterhold is safe.
But when this is all over, I want an explanation.
Alright. Oh there. Wow, it's a terrible night. Sorry if I'm going a little bit over the top. I am playing as a character. Eowyn. So, although I don't know, would Eowyn react like this? Or would she be calm? She hasn't faced anything like this. Oh my goodness! There's so many things around. How can I possibly not hit my my people? Get back, you! I don't know what you are, but let me destroy thee! Magic anomalies! I'll try not to kill my friends. We're gathered in witness of this.
I swear it!
Get back! Get back, you foul creatures! For the Lady Eowyn shall protect thee! Get back, for I'll shield flash thee to death! Take it back! Back, you foul things! Watch out! I don't want the stray blade to hit you! Come to me! Hard to see this at night, isn't it? I said, come for me, don't go for anybody else! I implore thee! I am the one you should focus on, I'm the most dangerous. I think. They are tough little things, aren't they? Watch out, I'm swinging wildly. Although it is with great purpose. I think. My health is okay. Please stand back, everyone, or I may cut thee in twain. So what have to be night time for? Hang on, maybe I'll do this. And I can see what's about me. Although it could be switched back there for some unknown reason. Die, you vicious anomaly! Everybody's still alive? Please tell me I haven't killed anyone. Stand back, Lydia! I better keep away from that one. Come here! To me! To me! Rally to me! I'll smack thee! Thrice! Watch out! Beetles about! Reference to an old comedy series. Well, not a comedy series. To me! Stand back, villagers! For I will cut thee in two if you get too close. Hope the colours mages are essential, yeah. Trying to keep my eye out to make sure there's nobody in front of me. She's right, she's right. Watch out, Lee! Watch out, sir! Trying with all my bestness to not kill things. Stand back, you foul creature, for I will deceive thee. 7 out of 10. How many have I killed? I do hope I haven't killed anyone. Stand back, Lydia, or I may cut thee in two. If you could just stand a little bit to your left. Watch out!
I won't hold back.
Go for me! My ship would. Sorry! Sorry, Arnie Allgain! I was trying to rally them to me. Like, you know, like they do in the movies. Watch out, Lydia! Oh, I thought I killed Lydia. Is infesting Winterhold? Where are the infestments? What I go to do it in the dark for? Limit your character in one attack form is not good. Well, I don't know, I think I'm doing alright. Stand back! Yeah. Just stand back! Don't get too close! Oh, thank God, I thought that was a person. Oh, well done. Right, is anybody still alive? Everybody's still alive? Are the women and children safe? Oh, the sheep is okay. He summoned a goat. I can't believe he summoned a goat. All around are taking damage. I'm not blundering, ghost. I'm trying to be used it with great. I'm trying to keep away, so I'm looking as I'm hitting. I'm trying to check that there's nobody standing in my way. I think I only caught somebody once, so I thought I did pretty good considering. I wasn't blundering. I was trying to do it with great purpose, so that I wouldn't hit anybody. I was aware of that the whole time. Not get your soul down from blue glows. I am getting them from my blue glows. But I was all the time, I was trying to see if I was hitting anyone. That was my main focus there. It may look, I mean, yes, I'm not blundering, I'm just waiting till they're in front of me and then trying to hit them. I thought it was very calculated the way I do it. Normally I am blundering. I killed a goat. Well, that's the only thing you're worried about is the goats. I think you should be more worried about the people. Ghosts, I think, yeah. But I endorse your sentiment now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be true. Well, so, well, it may not be me. It may have been Lydia. I mean, she can be quite wild at times. I wonder where the others went. Anyway, do you want me to press on? I think maybe I should press on. Right, let me have a look. Report to Mirabelle. Yeah, I've lost about 2 or 3 somewhere, but they may have done it, so I don't know. So we won't waste time. Come, Lydia! Let's make it daytime. What am I doing? 9. Rough guess. Drink of water. I had a little bit of chocolate. Sunday. Tomorrow. I won't be doing Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow. I'd love to do Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow. Do you know what I just noticed? But I just realised I haven't got this on. How sad. I am a very naughty boy and I will regret this because my neck's going to ache a little bit. But I always have this on normally so that my neck doesn't take too much punishment. But God, if I woke up tomorrow and my neck was in wonderful condition, which it hasn't been for a long time, then yes. No, Eowyn, not the goat. I think that was pretty good considering. But I was trying. That was probably the most careful swordplay I've ever done, because normally, you know, sometimes I can get a bit wild and thrash away like some idiot, but I tried my utmost there to make sure I was away from her. Only once did I catch Lydia, I think, or somebody. I caught somebody with the shield, but that's because I was thinking I could do like a rally, you know, come to me, you know, and I just nudged him with the shield, which wouldn't have done a lot of damage. But I don't think I hit anybody there. I'll take affront at that. I did my best. I love the voice actor for Clavius Vile. Which kind of came from nowhere. But thank you for that. Miriam, are you alright? I pickpocket you, but you're badly injured.
Well, is everything out there alright?
Winterhold is safe for now.
Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now.
Can I drop myself off first? I wouldn't say why me, that would be an absolutely ridiculous statement to make. Do you really think the staff will help?
You were told to find it, weren't you? If the stories about the staff are true, if it really can absorb a tremendous amount of power, maybe we can break through Ancano's magic.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm off to Labyrinthian.
Are you sure? The staff
is
there?
Yes, it's there. Yeah,
that
didn't he tell you?
Coincidence.
What? I don't understand what coincidence.
Savos, before he died. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him.
Why didn't he give it to me then?
I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around
all in
us.
half an hour? Well, thank you. Okay, I'll get on it presently. Have we got time to do it now? I won't go in there, I might interrupt the process. We may have to come back here if something breaks. Poor Savos. Where was he? I had a magic spell to see where he was right now. He's lying on the floor on the right. Is he not here today? Don't know where he was now. They buried him. Usually I've been able to take that off of him. Because when I did it with my original character, I took his armour. Yeah, I know, horrific, I know. But, I took it off of him and his amulet. It's a little bit mean, I suppose, in hindsight. There's something down there. What, there's another one of these? I thought I got them all. Watch out, Lydia. You have a go at Lydia. You have a go and I'll have a go. We'll take it in turns. Right, I'll nudge it a bit. I'll nudge him back to you. I'll tell you what, I'll nudge him back. Oh no, alright, I'll have him then. He's a bad... he's a bad summit elf. Which hasn't come up yet. Probably because it's a bit of a lag. He's a bad high elf. Yeah, he's very high in that. How come there's still more of them? I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there. That's it, go on, give him a good belt in. I step in, but the crowd are loving this. Do you want me to stun him slightly? I'll stun him. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of a stun. What's it? Beer all day, Lydia. Let me just cuff him a little bit. You know, give him a little bit of, yeah. I'll just give him a little nudge. This is a fascinating contest. Who's going to win, Lydia or the magic anomaly? I'll nudge it back, right. Oh, the top spin. There's a top spin lob. Oh, slice that one. Oh, it's a vicious slicer. I'm sure she can finish it off now. Go on, finish it off. Yeah, go on, finish it off. Well done, Lydia. Well done. I'll give you that one. Do you want the soul gem?
Still here.
I won't give you the grand ones.
How can I serve you, my
I don't trust you with the grand ones, although I don't trust you either. Hang on, that came out wrong. Right, I'll have that one. I'll have that one. That one. Do you mind? I mean, you are filling them up for me. It's lesser filled, but the lesser is working out pretty well. I'll leave you that. Apparently, we're not picking up any of those. Right, do you want a few more new ones? Common, lesser, not so good. Yeah, there's a few of these. You can have half of these. We'll share it. Woman to woman. I've got 2 gears. Slow and very slow. I hope you're enjoying it, everyone. Please enjoy, endorse. The follower is better in filling soul gems than you are. Well, yeah, that's because I endorsed her with it. I thought, you know, she tends to get the shots off and finish them off. I tend to do the damage, then she like hits it with something, you know, just before, you know, I collect it. But that's because I don't always have that sword on. You know, the one I'm usually using this fiery one here, which I shouldn't really have. I ought to not have no enchantment on this at all. So I don't know why I've got it, but you know, as soon as it was like that, and then I just smithed it up. I shouldn't use it, should I? Oh, alright, I'll use that then, because that's what somebody gave me. Right, okay, so we only got half an hour left. I doubt if I can complete Labyrinthian in that time. But we'll go there and we'll just explore something else. I mean, I would like to take the stuff back. Right, we haven't actually been there yet then. Hang on, I've got to try and reorganise this here. Oh, I haven't actually been there yet. That's why I couldn't find. I knew it was in these mountains. That's why I thought it was that one. But, and we can see this in much higher detail. Would you like to see this? Because for some reason, and I don't know why, I can zoom right in. And I don't know what has caused this, but it's very low detail, as you can imagine. So this is the actual map of Skyrim in very low, so it is actually a low resolution of this particular map, which was quite incredible because normally they don't have very good maps. They have pathetic maps. Sorry Bethesda, but you do. You're not very good at doing maps, especially on Fallout. Maps on Fallout are absolutely horrendously bad because you know they just are horrendously bad. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let us leave that for next week because that's a biggie. All right. Oh, that's better. Something about a quick scratch does one. So let's do something quick. This quick. So we'll cross that one off a minute. Now, is this one here, hide and seek, discreetly killing a travelling merchant? Is that a Crazy Club one or just a normal one? If so, I'll do that one. But I'd have to be discreet, so I don't know if Lady Eowyn can be discreet. But probably a better one is to find the Stark Brother one. We could find the salts, which looks though we haven't found it. So it could be in there, in a brood cavern. Could be in a brood cavern. It's not showing up for some reason, but it could be there's a location right there, and we can't see it. Make sure there's nothing else on. That might just last a half hour. So it could be that, but it's nowhere near it. Or we could do something else, something less. I got to read a niche leather crafting guide. Didn't know I had a niche leather crafting guide. Let's have a look at that. Niche leather. I hope it's called niche leather. No. Right, we won't do that one either, because that'll take too long. Right, okay. Help her improve the thing. We've got to find that, but it doesn't tell us where it is. Oh, there isn't much we can do then. I've only got found 20 of these. Help Sorin. We could go there. What do you think? Move towards the other one? I think that's probably a good idea, is to leave that one a minute and go to let's find that one. So let's knock off the others. Don't have too many, otherwise you'll never find anything. Right, make sure you've got one. We'll go there and just make our way towards that, which looks to be around about that area. Yeah, it looks like it's in there. The kill quest might be from the Dawnguard and Gunmar. Okay, right. This is probably the easiest one to get to, but we haven't explored this area much, so it's either go there and come down, which you know will be a dragon fight. So it's probably better to go here. So let's do that for the last 25 minutes. I'll try and get back onto Dragon's Dogma 2, but what I'll probably do is play it a little bit off camera, try and like go back to where I was. I think I've already done that, where you know we got ourselves in a little bit of a fix. I'm just rough guess on that. So I'll try and get back to and then try and get into it. And if I get into it, then I'll continue it. But so far, it's because it's doing the things that I didn't like in the first one. It's kind of put me off, which I'm really gutted about because I was looking forward to it so much. Hold on, did he? I was really looking forward to it, and it's really disappointed me that it has, hasn't done what I hoped it would do, which was improve every area of the game. In that the map would be better, they would have some kind of better fast travel, because they haven't. That has very much disappointed me. I'll keep away from the giants. Don't want to go skywalking today. It seems to have disappeared all of a sudden. Might be because I can't pull it. Where's it gone? Hang on, I've lost the track. Hang on, I'll take a potion. of magical wonder. Right, okay. Right, it goes all over the place. My original character can do this all day long, this because mine recharges so quick. I could do it for a long time. Right. Tell you what, if I get rid of that. Oh no, it swaps it. Yeah, I wonder why it does that. It swaps it. And then it goes to our hand. It would be nice if it went to the one before, wouldn't it? But if some reason it doesn't seem to want to do that. Is this the right way? It's why I always take the direct route, because it always seems like it's taking you far, far away from where you're supposed to be going. Yeah, why is it taking me that way when I should be going this way? That's why I always go by the direct route. It's because this seems to go completely the wrong way. At times. It does. It's and now I can't flip and move because somebody's. Sorry, Mr. Wolfie. You're a giant red. Right now, if you're wondering why you're seeing a giant red wolf, it's because I've got a thing on where there's a few like bosses and things. Purely to just add a little bit more difficulty to it. Oh yeah, it could be. But I tend to just move in a straight. If you move in a straight line, you'll get there quicker. I just got to avoid the giant. So this is why I climb every mountain and ford every stream. It's because it's quicker to go in a direct line. And most games, you know, they make you follow the road, which makes a lot of sense. And you know, if I'm within the region of where I can follow the road, then I normally will follow a road. But if it comes to a point like this, where it's... How dare you! I just blocked that! So don't you get funny with me. I'm not exactly a big fan of orcs. I'll leave the deer. And there is another orc. You got your just reward. That's what you get for trying to attack our great lord in Lord of the Rings. What a tremendous movie that was. It will never be repeated in our time. The only way anybody could ever beat that movie is if Peter Jackson did it again, but following the book exactly, which he won't do, because I don't think anybody will. And if anybody thinks the Rings of Power Season 2 is going to be good, I'm already disappointed by what I've seen already, because I've already seen things and thought, well, what the hell is that? It seems to want to bring stuff in that's not even in the books. And why is it when they, you know, when a film tries to adapt a book, why is it they just don't follow the book? Is it because the book is not exciting enough? They want to make it, you know, full of meticulous action, which I could, you know, so that's what Peter Jackson did, is because they wanted a bit of action, cut out the boring stuff, which is fair comment. But I don't know, it's when they totally changed the book, like the Rings of Power is doing. This is totally changing the characters. By the way, that's what happens if you talk too much. Sorry, I may have lost 5 minutes there. Yeah, that was a little bit of an oucher. Okay, we're back here then, because I didn't quick save. Remind me to quick save. Oh, the constant headache. I can't believe it didn't auto save in that time. I thought that was a good 5 minutes, although I... Right, okay, we're doing that again then. Right. Although I know you can do it now, but I'll get it ready. Please tell me. when I get somewhere near and I'm jumping off a cliff, please tell me to just make sure before I jump off the cliff, I hit the quick save. That should have been an easy one. I just went straight down and didn't really think. Usually I'm just gently going down like this. Just like that. If you just do it gently like this, you don't need to crouch or anything like that. You can easily glide down there. And it's a black wolf, so again, one of these slightly higher ones, which aren't that much higher, but that's because of the wolf. But there are other like bandits that are higher ones as well. How are we to know when your character decides to commit suicide? That's a good point, Ghost. That's a very good point. Glad you brought that one up. Because that's actually completely stumped me now. I can't even answer that one. But I'm going to run, because I've only got a quarter of an hour to do this. So go into a cavern, climb up and the gigantic mountains. Here we are. Just do it again in case I slip all of a sudden. I'm getting closer to my quarry. Oh no, it's not a quarry, it's a cavern. But you didn't like that one? Alright. Right, tricky one this, because I could get lost in the undergrowth there. For a minute, yeah, first of all I thought yes, it's up here. But then I thought, oh, maybe it's just past it. But it is up here, just where I thought it was. Brood cavern, there's got to be some kind of brood in here. Oh no, it's full of broods. I was expecting like spiders as opposed to broody things. Right, there's giant wolves in here. Gigantic ones. Watch out, Lydia. You take that one, I'll take this one. So these are giant ones, these are slightly strong ones that I put in. Along with a few other creatures. You might say a bigger...
I'll kill you if I have to.
She will. I don't think they understand that. And I do get 2 for doing it, which is quite nice actually. Don't you bark at me, you. Don't you bark at me? You're barking up the wrong tree, mate. Just thought I'd add that for a little effect. I'm good at getting 2. That's in the trouble. That's a little bit too many, isn't it? Right, looks like it's not very big. Let's explore every avenue. Oh, you see? This is why you explore every avenue. Steady on there, boy. Right, is it that way or that way? I think it's that way. No, it's that way. Close. There you go. that. No! Sorry, I do get carried away. Why did I pick that up? Hang on. That is worth a bit. That. Right, Lydia. Just went for a quick dip. Oh, says Eowyn. Hope you're enjoying it today. I hope you people have enjoyed a little bit this we've seen. If so, hit that like button. Subscribe would be very nice. Or don't you think I should be recommended to other people? Give me your opinions. Yeah, do you want me to do it more seriously? I think I'm doing it seriously. Ish. I mean, I'm trying to do it seriously, but with a little bit, just a tiny bit thrown in of gladness and solitude. Just so happens to be a place. Poor lady. It's very sad, isn't it? Lovely little bow she has there. It's worth a fine bit. Do you mind if I have that? I don't think she minds. Right, we're just getting there. It's probably in there. There it is. Oh, here comes a repeating text. Always lets you, it never lets you down, does it, that? I don't know why I picked that up. All that. Torch I probably don't need. But I will have that. And I could have that, although I don't use that very often. I have used it on my original character. Occasionally I whip all the stamina out of them. And then they can't really hit me with a power attack. So I sometimes use that, but I must admit I haven't used it lately. And then I like, usually, every time I go into one of these here, I like to just check that there isn't a hidden area before I come out. And this is going to take us neatly into the, neatly up to 6:30. I hope you're enjoying it today. Oh, yet another one. Lots of giant redwood one. You notice there was a lot here, right? Some I added just to give myself a little bit more difficulty. Oh, off you go then. Right, wait while the AI tries to. Oh no, he threw himself off the cliff. Well, that's because he knew there was one behind him. Oh, he's come back! Oh, you crafty little devil, you. Yeah, I suppose we dispose of him. Wow, I got a load of wolf pelt. I take it that one came back for more, but yeah, I tries to work out now. Retreat for a bit. Hang on, I just cover my strength. Look, a couple of places we could visit here. We will get to them all eventually. Do you want me to do a complete playthrough? Our Shieldmaiden? Please let me know. Would you like to do 2 completely new characters? Oh God, I don't know if I can handle that. Because you have to see it all again. How many times do you want to see it all again? Right, let's go back. Quick save. Just in case it implodes on me. And it's up, it hasn't crashed. Although I should say that. Don't say that. Back to Dawnstar. I was looking for quests in Dawnstar. I have some, additional stuff on my Xbox. And like a big port and everything, but more stuff. And it ended up to be some interesting quests in there. Lots of people in this new boat that I had. So I thought, oh, I don't think that's in this one. So I tried it and it isn't. So I thought for a minute we get some additional quests. Oh, sorry, I might have got my sword out. Please don't take offence at my sword. Why would you take offence? It's got nothing to do with the sword. Oh, I thought it was a butterfly there. It's been a very trying day. Hello, Captain. Guess what? I found your fine grain.
Everyone thinks I'm too young
That's
to be
it,
a
fine
ship's
cut.
captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
Yeah, but I wasn't asking about that. I've just got to have your fine cut void salts.
That's the first bit of good news I've had since I set sail a year ago.
Well, you must
Here's
have a
your
dull
cut.
life.
All right then.
That's one of the simpler quests. Go here, get that, come back. Enjoying a nice beer?
I plan to spend all the days I got left on the water. It's where I belong.
Yeah, you ought to try filling that. Find it much more appetizing. Wow, look at his eyes. You can tell he's been drinking a lot, can't you? You can always tell, can't you? But if you want to drink, feel free. But I wouldn't recommend it. 3 times a week on the average amount. Although let me not harp on about drinking and smoking. Otherwise I'll be harping about all day long. It's your choice, you do what you want. You run your life how you do it, and I'll run it my way. Because I like to do it my way. I admit, I'm happy. Then again, too free to mention. I'd sing that if you encouraged me. But look, it says it's got all this new added stuff. I think it's called something like Dawnstar, full of life or something. So I'm jazzing up me mods a bit. Gradually adding new content, like lots more flowers, you know, all kinds of stuff hanging from the fassbenders. And it has this little extra bit here along with that. See, all little extra stuff, and you know that might, you know, if you haven't got, whoops, I knew not all. You know, if you haven't got the alchemy thing, you know, there's a nice little alchemy book there. I'll just try and gently linger that off of there. Got some more void swords, and I'll get the jazzberry grapes. Although it looks like somebody's already grabbed them. But I don't know. Yeah, I have got better textures on there by the look of it. Okay, I don't know if we've done this one yet. Have we done this one? With Mr. Fassbender? The text is repeating again. So, you know, that's just repeating it. Someone wants that book. What, the Alchemist book? Hang on. Oh, right, is that the one then? Like I said, it's which... Immortal. Right, hang on. What, a book that I didn't pick up? Let's have a look at that. Is that a song for the alchemist? Well, that's just a herbalist guide. Is that needed? I'll pick it up. And just in case, if I'm presuming there wasn't any. All right, I'm sorry. Right, the repeating text has come back. No matter how many upgrades they do, it keeps on coming back there, doesn't it? So they can't borrow all that stuff. I just want to catch the butterflies, especially the blue one because it's health. Right, okay. I went around the whole town trying to ask everybody if they had any quests. Nobody seems to have a quest.
A bad time. Tempers are fiery.
I'm looking for work. Have you got any?
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days.
No.
You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Scald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
Well, I asked for one tip and I got two.
Stay out of trouble now.
Well, I think that will do for today, because next week we got the big labyrinthian one that we finally done. And again, I'd just like to tell you about that mod that we installed. So if you're having trouble with your quests, and then you know, especially the Mage's Guild one where it breaks, it's called the Ring in brackets and Scrolls of Reset. God, I can't read my own writing. Of quest fixing. All right, the Ring in brackets Scrolls of quest fixing. Okay, it's in Riverwood. Okay, for those who don't know, I will go back there and try it again. So this fixes a lot of quests. Anybody know any new quests that need fixing, which is not on that list? Please tell the guy that's in that did this book. He does say in his notes at the end, you know, whereas mod, you know, when you look for his mod, it does have a note and says, please send this any quest you want me to do to this, you know, to me, and I will try and do it. Apparently I can't wait. Apparently there's some dragon or some thief or both. So while they're doing that, we'll go into the Riverwood shack, which may be a thief.
Just a scratch.
Right, watch out for the thief! I'll beat him up.
I'll gut you like a.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Hog.
Stop right there.
Sorry, it was an. Oh, here we go. I think Jarl Stein, I demand you let me go once.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Just been given a huge mission. How dare you approach me in that feeble manner? Sorry, I didn't mean to say feeble.
If I can just...
Dare we treat the delicious lady... Sorry, delicious... Right, apparently there's still something going on. There's yet another thief. There's some kind of war going on. Oh, is that a war? Oh, Sigrid! They killed Sigrid? What is going on here? It's just some idle person from Idle.
You think you can take me?
Right, that's it. Right, okay, it's all gone wonky. I didn't do a quick save. I'll have to calm them. It's the only time I'll use a They probably won't work. Can I muffle them into existence? Oh dear. Well, there's all kind of crunge going on now.
I love a challenge.
Do your work.
Well,
oh, wrong one.
That's the last of them.
And you thought I was just a pretty face to come here.
Let me stew.
I'm going to
No sign of
it. That is a guard, by the way. It's a bit heavy.
This what you want, huh?
Hang on, I ought to load this back in. But apparently there's some kind of senseless manoeuvring going on. All I want to do is show you the... And Sigrid died because of that. I can't load that in, can I? How did this happen? 27, that's a couple of minutes ago. It might be when I came into Whiterun. Let me just load that in. I wouldn't like Sigrid to die.
Yeah. Please, someone do something.
Well, somebody do something then.
That's it? That's all you got?
Alright, stop! Stop! Stop!
Your head on my wall.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we get rid of Zia, that'll solve the problem, won't it? Right, stand back, I'm gonna slash!
Don't do that.
Oh, she's protected by her own stupidity. Oh, watch out, young child! Right, I'll keep it down there for a couple of seconds. Right, just trying to get into the Riverwood trader.
I thought I was just a pretty face.
Well, that could go on for hours. Right, if you get this mod, which is, as I say, the ring and whatever I said just now, the box will be here, the ring will be in front of it, okay? And in here is scrolls for all different quests, okay? QF means quest fix, and they're all in alphabetical order, so search for the one you want. If it's not on there, please let that person know. I'd go into the mods and say, you know, this is the person, but it'll probably make the game crash, so I won't do that, because that's a known bug with the creation engine, because it hasn't been fixed for Xbox or PlayStation, and probably not PC, because it's still not remembering favourites, and it's still, you know, so it's all going wrong. So thanks all for coming in today. Let me quickly exit while things are going crazy. Thank you to Ghost57.
We don't sell silver buckles, do we? One of the customers was asking.
I'm trying to talk. By the way, I also got Riverwood by Osmundy, I think. I won't check that because it'll crash. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, let me just do the names first. Ghost57, thank you Ghost for coming in. Thank you, very kind of you to keep helping me out. It's very nice of you. LKR10, thank you very much for coming in, LKR. Thank you, Nose, for coming in. For something from, was it Danish, I think you said? I hope that's right. To Sweet Plays Claw, thank you very much for coming in. It's very kind of you. Paisley Jedi, nice to see you again, Paisley. And to Landstrider, thanks all those people for coming in. If I have missed you, I will make sure that I put that in the chat if I have missed anybody. I'll have a very, very fast look. Just to check, because I do like to try and make sure I catch everybody. But it only goes so far, apparently. Okay, so, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Riverwood by Osmundy. I can't remember if I put that on, but that's one I might put on. The Lorkham Realms one, Alternate Life. I did that one on Xbox. In fact, I did it on PlayStation with just somebody else, one of my other characters. I think it was like Gollum, something, because I haven't really done much with him. And I found that very fiddly and awkward to use compared to the other alternate start ones. So although there's a lot there, and I did like the fact that there are more locations you can go to, but there was a lot of walking around, a lot of discovering to do to find everything and find all the chests. I mean, I presume once you've done it a few times, you know exactly where to go. But to me, for the first time, trying out the Wayward Realms one, I found it confusing, and I had to walk around for about 3/4 of an hour to find all the stuff and find lots of different. It's a lot to wade through. So I found that is not my favourite one. Alternate Life is probably still one of the best, and you can get an add-on to it which does even more. I like Alternate Perspective, which is not on PlayStation but is on PC and Xbox, because that gives me some nice few options. Plus, starting a house or an inn or whatever, it gives you enough options. Could do with a few more, but it gives you that lovely alternate start where you can start as a vanilla game and do the cart ride, which I think is always a good idea, because by the time you get to the end of that and then do that one, get to Riverwood, do the quest for the claw, go through Bleak Falls Barrow. By the time you've done all that, you've gone up a few levels, and that's the whole reason for them doing that, was so you go up a few levels so you could face the rest of the game. So I always like doing that, but I like Alternate Perspective because not only does it do the vanilla game, but it also does it where you can be in Helgen, which is completely rebuilt as it is when the opening game starts. And you can get to know the people, maybe do a couple of quests that are in there, 2 or 3 quests in there, and then go to the bit where you start the dragon bit when at your leisure. Or during that time, just go into the inn. Say you want to stay in the inn, start intro, which is at the bottom of her list for the lady in the pub at Helgen, and then when you sleep in the bed, you wake up in a drowse state, something's gone on, and then when you go out, you will actually see the actual intro being played, but you as a bystander watching it. Which is a great perspective to have, which is why it's called Alternative Perspective, because you could stand and go wherever you like, apart from go right to the end and see the cart come through the gates. You can only go so far out of the town, about part way out of the town, and then it kind of stops you. And then a Khajiit takes your place as the one that is going to have his head chopped off, and then the dragon comes in, and then it carries on as normal. So I like the options that gives me. The Lorkham one was good because I did start a Gimli one with the Lorkham one where I started at Bleak Falls Barrow. So it was a good option, but it took me a long time to go around everywhere and sort it all out. So I took that one off because I thought I didn't know whether I'd ever do that one, because I'd have to remember all that stuff from when I did. So that's why I didn't do it. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Next time we'll be doing the Staff of Magnus, so we're going to Labyrinthian, where we'll see the thing with the masks. So I'll show you that location as well, and we'll see how many masks we have. I don't think we've got them all, but I've never found all the masks and used the wooden mask to find out what happened. So please, nobody tell me what happened with the masks and the wooden mask, because I would like to find out myself, which is why I'm trying to do Frandolf, to find all the masks so I can finally find out what that gives me, because I still can't find it with my original character. I have got the other mask, which is the one missing, but I cannot find it in all my places so far, so it probably is there somewhere and I just can't find it. So thank you all for watching. Sorry to go on a little bit at the end. I'll see you all next time, and I'll see you next time. And the goat, just to end that, the chat starts to repeat at the same time. Thank you all for coming in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do a timestamp for this chat bit, so that you can skip it if you want. Bye for now. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody. Bye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. Next time we'll be on Tuesday with your favourite Sauron who Ghost accidentally helped. My Paracom decides to cut off my power for no reason. Oh dear, yeah, why do companies do that? I thought they're there for our convenience. Isn't that how it's supposed to work? No, it don't, does it? Let's be honest, they don't give monkeys. You will not be here Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Sorry, was it because I said that you helped Saruman, or are you just generally gone off him because he's a bit of a nutcase? Much as he is a terrible character, I must admit I am thoroughly enjoying it because I'm doing things in it I've never done before, which and it's chaos. Some reason I asked, they did not know why my power was cut off. All right, they probably did know, Ghost, but they wouldn't tell you. But it could be the solar ejection that's happened. You do not like Saruman, yeah. I don't blame him because he went wild at Riverwood, and he's thoroughly enjoying it. But I personally don't particularly like it. It just got a bit out of hand. It wasn't meant to happen. It just got slightly out of hand, and then he thought he took over, and I couldn't care less. So I just let it happen. But yeah, there is a solar storms at the moment, which is a very, very powerful ejection, which could hit the internet. Apparently it hasn't, but it could affect your internet. Your character, your stream, you do what you want. Yeah, okay, Ghost, thanks very much. But I do want to put him to bed. I don't want to take too much longer to. And although I'm enjoying it immensely because I've never done that type of character, it might be a good idea to move on at some point. So we'll do something destructive to him to finish off. But enjoy the Aurora Borealis or whatever it's called while the solar thing is, but be prepared, it could affect your internet. Bye for now, I'll see you on one next time. It is affecting Elon Musk's satellites, so it's knocking some of them out. Bye for now, I'll see you next time. Bye anybody, bye, have a lovely rest of the week. Sorry, weekend. It will not bring Path back, no. That's true. If I could bring him back, Ghost, I would. And I'm sure Saruman would endorse that, wouldn't you? He won't. Bye for now. Bye. Hit that like button, everybody. You know it makes sense. It's free. And it's totally worth it. I think it doesn't cost nothing. No? Alright. Your choice.